Who's on there?
Shit.
Did you already go live?
Yeah. Nope. Fuck. We missed it. I just
Damn
got
it.
yelled at today by Jay for that. Bam, we're live. That sucks. Oh shit. My camera's all twisted up.
I
Do I
did
dare
on
to fix it now? I'm on
You
the
want
air.
me to do it?
No, don't touch my shit.
All right. All right.
Oh, that's wrong way.
I didn't see YouTube on there at first, so I freaked out.
And there's no Rumble, son of a bitch. That's what happens
We're
when you
having
fuck
trouble
around.
streaming to your destination. How do I get rid of this freaking thing? Oh, it's gone.
I got it. Bam, we're live.
Hey, Mooney, it's that Bergeron is a terrible coach. That's the option you're looking for.
How do you even know that? Why do you always say that? Let's start
Because
there. Why
it's
do you
just
always
the
say
truth,
that?
dude.
I know, but I'm not buying
I was
it. I don't buy
legitimately
it.
looking up each and every athlete that's done better this year versus the athletes that have either left or done worse, and it's not in his favor. I haven't finished that.
Did he ever used to be a good coach?
No, he got athletes that were going to be extremely talented no matter what, and threw a bunch of work at them, and then they were spat out the other end. Amazing. Like Anthony Davis was a freaking freak in the year that he went team in Timberwolf. I think it was 2017. He finished top 10 in the Open. The dude's a freak. That's like strong, clearly, right? And I think his biggest weakness is handstand, upside down, handstand push-ups, handstand walking. So he's been struggling with that sense. But Bergeron got him aboard the CompTrain program, spat out the other end, top 10 finish in the Open, and just
What's wrong with that? There it is. That's the argument of why he's good.
Massive platform. Call it 10,000 people. You're gonna have some people that come out that are the best. Katrin, Matt leaves because it sucked.
You think that's why Matt left?
The cheerleading comment where it's not a cheerleading camp, and Cole Sager was he did that top 10 thing, right?
I know, but you think, first of all, I didn't ever hear him say that. I just heard Matt say that. So I don't know if that's true. But even if it is true,
I heard Bergeron say that.
Okay, let's say it is true. That doesn't mean he's a shitty coach. That just means his priorities don't align with Matt's. Have you ever looked at his programming?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's fantastic if you are, well,
it is fantastic. Cut that. Someone cut that. Put that.
It's not fantastic if you're trying to win the CrossFit Games, but he has CrossFit Games champions. What,
CompTrain, wasn't that like the first competitive site? There was like Outlaw by Rudy, there was CompTrain with Ben Bergeron, and there was like Invictus, and those were like the three back 2012, 13.
Yeah, CJ's been around forever,
right? And so, at some point, I think that he helped produce better athletes.
Hey, look at this. Looks like a little kid on the cover of CompTrain. Is that a little kid?
No.
Oh. Do you know who that is?
No, it's not a little kid.
That does not look.
She might be 20.
Oh,
21.
Please, really?
I'm not really certain about that. What's her?
She looks 12.
Name?
Oh shit!
Did she just finish 40th in the East? I'm not sure what her name is. Someone's gonna say it in the chat.
Hey, have you checked out his podcast recently?
No. Is it good?
Kinda.
I think the reason why I partly was defending him at the beginning was because just the views fell off a cliff.
That's why you're defending him?
His views fell off the cliff?
Dude, like, I don't think any of his shows in the past like month or so have broken 1,000 views. And he used to get like hundreds of thousands.
Because how many times can you hear the same thing over and over again?
I know. That's why I got to switch from trannies and abortion. I need something new. And racism. Sevan is wearing a pride shirt. Yeah. You know what this is? This is a fucking CrossFit Livermore shirt.
And what does it say on the back across the butt?
Matt Souza's gym.
Community, fitness, love, baby. Everybody's accepted at my gym.
On the back, it says, "We don't care if you suck dick or eat twat." That's
not
what it
at all.
says.
No,
that's what
not
that's a little bold for Souza.
It is. He's in the Bay Area. Geez, why extra sloppy? Andrew Hiller. Would you? I don't even know who these people are, but maybe you do. Mary, fuck, kill Blair.
Wait a minute. I know these people.
Rachel who is Coley.
This is someone I know because these are people that are in my circle.
Yeah.
Like non-internet circle. And that's interesting because they're kind of not. Wait a minute.
Are those all girls or are there any boys in there?
This is weird. This person's from Harbor Park CrossFit for sure. And Blair is a male. Rachel and Coley are women. Coley was one of the competitive gymnasts on my team. Like,
oh, you've
way
talked
back
about
when.
her. Yeah,
one
quite a
of the like 5 of them.
You enjoyed coaching them.
Oh yeah, they were a pleasure to work with. They're very easy gymnasts. I mean, all you gotta do is make them stronger for the most part, because they've got the upper body endurance and strength from the years spent doing gymnastics. And then you just have to deal with all the injuries that were reoccurring because of the gymnastics training. And Rachel, yes, is a badass. Very strong. Blair's the guy who popped his elbow Granite Games last year.
Are they old now? Sorry, I was texting.
I think Blair is 28 and Rachel's about that. And Coley's got a couple kids now.
That text I just sent wasn't even like urgent. It wasn't like my wife saying like I'm locked outside. I'm sorry. That's stupid. That shows
that's unprofessional.
Disinterested.
Oh no, it shows a lack of I'm not worried about professional or any of that stuff. A lack of like restraint. Like, you know, when you're just about to let one fly, but you could hold it back, but you're like, I'm ready for bed. Like just like that. It was insensitive. Sevan, please take it off. Take what off?
Sousa too. I think they want us, all 3 of us, to be shirtless.
Someone dropped 5G.
I will not marry, fuck, kill these people.
Oh, nice. Good jobs. Good job.
I will if I don't know them like that. I know that.
What's the other one?
Especially former athletes. There's none of that above the former athletes.
Outlaw Fitness? Is that the other one?
Outlaw Way. I don't even know if that's still around. It might have converted to just strictly weightlifting.
What is Outlaw Way of Fitness?
It was just Outlaw Way. And his gym was CrossFit Outlaw or Outlaw CrossFit by
okay, I found it.
Rudy
I
Nielsen.
found it. Hiller's drinking flavored water.
Dude, it's one of my favorite things to do is go to Costco and look for stuff that I just haven't seen before and then try it.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah, they don't have that one. They don't have that. They didn't have any of the cheeses that you have in the Santa Cruz Costco back in Chicago. So I got some cheese, jalapeno cheese.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. God, this place is foofy. But I like it. That's the one. Hey, that's why you need a ton, which is interesting because you're in Chicago, but that's why you need a ton of liberals because they eat cool food and they do plays and drama and they do like fun stuff like shows. But other than that, they should be involved in no decision-making shit ever, anywhere, anyhow. They're evil people.
I got a whole log of salami. This big.
Yeah, that's good liberal shit too. They don't normally eat that. They do something else with it.
They don't
know how to take that meat.
What is the Outlaw Way of Fitness? Determined and motivated rewards results. Man, this guy used to be huge. And is this the same guy? Let's go to about Outlaw
Rudy.
Way.
He's the guy who made my 12 days of Christmas workout for the past 8 years. Every year I have the same 12 days workout, and it's the Outlaw Way. Yeah, you know it, Sousa?
Doesn't it start with like a 225 squat clean?
It's a 225 clean and jerk, I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And it ends with like the 12 at the end is front squats. And I remember the first time I did it, there was handstand push-ups at 10, and I didn't know how to kip them. And that 12 front squats at 225 just was miserable.
Mine's drink a beer.
Can I ask you an honest question?
12 ounces of beer. Yeah.
Either of you.
Yeah. Well, who are you looking at right now?
I don't find either of these. Sorry, I was looking at a picture. I don't find either of these women more attractive or less attractive than the other. Like I would bathe with either of them. Like I would, if you were like, Sevan, which one do you want to shower with? I would be like, you choose.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, I do not find bodybuilding attractive at all. I mean, to be honest with you, I find the frumpier one more attractive.
Wait, is this true?
It is true. I'm telling you the truth.
No, he's talking about a comment that this is the wrong outlaw.
I know you were.
I know you were. Hold on. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about in the comments. Hold on, I'm gonna go to
and also.
I'm thinking
I can't say that I agree with your bathing comment.
Okay, fine.
I believe that you're telling me the truth.
Okay, fine. And fuck you. Save your comments in YouTube for someone who gives a shit because, like, don't. I don't want to hear anything. Like, I don't want to hear anything.
Did you know that's
about
the
that.
same person, by the way?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like
You're on the
So
wrong
you'd be
side.
with either of them. They're the
This
same
is it.
person.
like they are, but the one on the right, something like I don't find that
Yeah, she got on some anabolics, crazy bastard.
I'm not enjoying anything. I'm not enjoying that bathing suit, those earrings, that makeup, that smile, that emaciate. I don't understand. I guess I don't understand bodybuilding or
I asked him to do some bicep curls today, and he immediately bowed out.
Yeah, but my elbows hurt.
it's not that I'm philosophically against them. I just don't enjoy that movement.
Have you seen Chris Bumstead?
I want big arms like that, but I just don't enjoy that movement.
Do you know who Chris Bumstead is?
No.
I think you might be into male bodybuilding.
No, I don't. I'm not into that either.
Have you seen Chris Bumstead though? Because
Okay, fine, I'll
everybody's
look at
into male bodybuilding when
Okay.
you look at
Hey,
Chris
Sevan,
Bumstead.
this is the right website too, by the way.
The outlaw one is.
The one I have now, yeah.
Oh, okay. See if it's Rudy's. See, scroll down and see if it's Rudy's, and then
I bought his merch. I remember that owl.
go
This is
to
from
about. I want to see what
2021.
it says about him. Can you go to about? Oh, there hasn't been an entry since 2021. Does that, like, down at the bottom? Does he have an about? Like, oh, FAQ maybe.
YouTube gym program shop. Let's go all the way down. No.
Barry McCocken or Hiller, talk about the fitness freedom. It looks like you had a great time. The steroid booth was hilarious. You had a steroid booth?
Didn't you see the steroid booth?
No.
I think Miranda put it up on her
I'll
Instagram.
bring it up.
There was
It was awesome. Yeah, there's a giant line in the steroid booth. Talked to Blair the other day, Hiller. He's not doing a whole lot of CrossFit. Yes, he didn't blame me. That's sarcasm. But Blair is done with CrossFit.
I did
and he
CrossFit
couldn't
for the
be
first.
happier after having seen the semifinals. He said,
I did CrossFit for the first time in a year today.
"How did that go?"
And that was because of Hiller. That's Hiller's fault.
Intensity.
Hiller
over
put me through a workout, and I was like, dude, I'd never do this if you weren't here.
He was down
never.
for 20 minutes,
20, 40.
15 to an hour,
fucking
somewhere
mess.
between there.
Okay, go ahead. Let me see the steroid booth. Let's see.
Does it need volume? I don't
Oh wow! Wow! Holy shit! Holy shit!
So that's
that's
EC.
awesome
And
with
it's
EC
yeah.
there.
It's just a giant line for the steroids, and no one's in line for that challenge because everyone wants to get on. Everyone's into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the stuff they make is so good.
That whole event is crazy cool. The fitness
Cornholio.
freedom event.
Oh, Mary Souza kills Sevan. Fuck Hiller. Oh, really? That's a really big shocker.
I
Me
still
too.
remember
Me
Heidi
too.
killed me
That's
once.
exactly what I would do too. I'd kill myself, Mary Susan, and fuck Hiller. That's exactly smart. Yolanda Jennings, whatever time it is for you, this time is perfect for a live. Keep it up for a slow drip to Australia. Oh, for a slow drip of money to Australia. All right, fine. All right.
5:30. It is.
Nice tits, Hiller.
Slow drip it. Yeah, I told Suze I was going to sit here and do this every once in a while and just make my boobs bounce.
Sevan is wearing a pride shirt. We got that. Okay, I do want to make sure I didn't miss any.
Alexis is here. Whoa, what's up, Alexis?
Yo.
Okay. So there was no what about Rudy? Like you couldn't read about Rudy? Like
No,
it
there
something
wasn't
about-
any like, hey, but didn't he catch a case for smacking around
Case?
Elizabeth Akinwally?
I don't know if he caught a
Homeboy caught the case.
really like charges were pressed.
I don't know if she pressed charges, but there is some drama with that, and he ended up getting like aggressive, and then somebody like he left his gym in handcuffs. I know that.
There was another girl too
That
before
was a
him that he got. He made his way. No, I'm not into Bumstead's body, to believe it or not.
No.
No.
Interesting.
No,
I don't believe you.
no. I'll show you. Let me see. I'm into.
It's going to be a picture of Souza. I'm into Souza signs off.
I'm more into Brad Pitt and Troy.
Okay, so am I.
That was very specific.
You know what?
Yeah.
That top end is Chris Bumstead for me. And like Troy, any Brad Pitt where he's like Fight Club, Troy, anywhere between there, I'm kind of. Rich Froning, I would say, is right in the middle of those two.
Yeah. Rich's body's perfect, but even if Rich was like 10 pounds just leaner, hungry, like emaciated,
Froning emaciated?
like a homeless Froning.
You mean 35-year-old Froning this year?
Oh,
Froning in
Rich,
2014.
I didn't say it.
Emaciated
Oh
Froning.
my God. Yeah,
I like Froning with a little less of a beard too.
I agree with that.
You know what's nuts is
Got a good
looking at
job.
him now versus looking at him back then. He is way smaller looking now. When I first saw this movie, I thought he was huge. Brad Pitt and Troy.
Oh, really? But he's not huge in this.
And I thought he was big in Fight Club too, and he's so small.
Yeah, lean, just lean.
And I bet if he walked up to us in person, you would think he was small too. Just shredded though. Very good looking.
But I don't think he rolls around like this. I think he's really a regular dude. Like if you saw him at the beach, like
You know what? Chris Hemsworth.
he's on roids for this, right? He's on roids for Troy.
No.
Really?
Maybe like an Anavar, but it'd
No
be really
way.
short.
No, he's
No
on,
way. What, Sousa? You don't think so?
I don't think so. No, because they could do so much shit in post production. They could do some grading on the lighting, give a little more shadow to wherever they want, and he doesn't even have to work as hard.
What did
No
you think of the
shit.
bodies in 300?
Even his legs are nice.
Yeah, I mean, so Fight Club.
What about Snatch? There you go. When he was the boxer in that movie Snatch.
That's a 100% natural.
like-
Just don't eat.
Like,
Anyone can look like that if you don't eat for a year.
you know what I'm talking about though? That movie Snatch. Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with
Now he's
Snatch. Is it
shredded.
good?
I mean, you don't understand any of the dialogue. Zero.
Yeah.
Why?
They have this like really thick, like hillbilly Irish trailer park accent.
Yeah, that's a great physique too.
Go to
Of course
the
he's got a
go to the
great
picture to
physique.
the right, not the one of him sitting there, but one of the ones of him standing.
This
They're
one.
shredded for Snatch boxing. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, those are tattoos. I thought they were veins on his belly.
That movie he was good in.
Or what's his name? The guy who played Bond.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig. He's got a good physique, I think. Royce done in any random YouTube video. Yeah. Well, Royce is huge.
Yeah.
He's too big for you?
Yeah, I mean, or even what's the guy? Luke Parker. Like, I mean, just for me, just like for me, I'm not craving that. I've never craved to be that fucking muscular ever.
I feel too big as we speak.
There you
I
go.
just can't move around. Not the same.
Just don't eat for a
We
year.
just talked
Just don't
about
eat for a
that,
year.
right? You're like, do you feel like you're more fit? And I go, it depends on what I'm doing. If it's a salt block and deadlifts, I feel great. If I got to go do 100 pull-ups, it's not as good as it was 20 pounds ago.
What did you think of the street parking event? What's your takeaway?
Yeah.
I think that
Big
it's
picture.
incredible.
Big
that-
picture.
So Alexis and I showed up. We got there a little bit early. Actually, this is the coolest thing about it. I asked Julian when to get there. He said 8:30. The team was getting there. So we got there just a little bit after. We walked in on the team briefing. There's 30 or 40 people there, all part of the street parking team or volunteering. And there are 7 camera people walking around recording the other people during the briefing. What do you take?
Camera people for the camera people?
No. They were just kind of videotaping the entire event so that they started at that moment and they're chopping stuff up the entire time from the event.
Yeah, they want to show the community. 1% of the community's there and the other 99 aren't there. And they want to show the other 99. They want to celebrate the ones who are there and show the other 99 like, hey, this is a cool event. You should come next time.
So
Yeah,
that was the
that's
first thing the first huge thing I noticed that was immediate. I was just like, whoa, 7 people, all who are very high level videographers, just getting stuff ready for the community outside of the event where there was like 400 people. We walked. So like, I think everyone started showing up around 10. And then this huge line just kind of walking in, scanning a QR code as they showed up. And towards the back of the line, there were some people directing. So we talked to them for a little bit, and they were from Australia.
And when you say talk to
Europe.
them, are you rolling?
Rolling, like on drugs?
No.
That's what I feel. I was like, yeah, you guys pop
does
some
that mean?
Molly?
Tell them.
Video camera?
Yeah. Are you rolling?
I actually
No
grabbed a
GoPro.
video of the whole line. So I kind of started at the beginning and I got everybody as I walked to the back. And then I talked to the people at the back who were volunteering. And they were volunteering from Australia and Europe. And I just thought that was cool too. They came all the way to street parking and they were just having a good old time. Everybody was from everywhere. And this has been something that they've been setting up for some time and did one last year. And they actually limited it from.
Hey, why did they choose the same place? I mean, I like it. I'm glad they chose the same place. Why did they choose the same
From
place?
what I understand, it's the only one that they've repeated. So everything else is new. They kind of jump around, and I think Julian said they were in Texas a couple weeks back and did something like a Tough Mudder. He put up a video on that. It was pretty funny.
Did people stay the night at the ranch?
No.
Why not? They weren't allowed to?
I'm not sure if that's the case. I just know nobody did.
Because that's what you do there.
I didn't
Stay
think
the night?
last year.
I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Like, I mean, if I was motivated when you went to that, I was like, fuck, maybe we should do just like a weekend where we all get together, people who like the Sevan podcast, and we could go out to the ranch and just set up tents.
I'm down. He said there's wolves out there though.
And do a bonfire.
snakes.
No, it's chill. It's so
Dave,
The
chill.
wolves are chill.
All that shit. Really, the only thing is there's mountain lions out there.
Alexa said RVs.
Yeah, all that. Stay up all night. Blow. I mean,
Oh, dude, Jacqueline. I had a huge conversation. This is funny. Jacqueline Robertson.
yeah.
Hey,
girl.
Her dad his birthday was this week, and he turned 71. And
Happy
Jacqueline,
birthday, Mr. Robinson.
Mrs. Robertson.
I'm sorry about Mrs. Robertson.
She walked up and she said, "Hey, I've seen your YouTube." And I don't think she said that, because later, I guess her dad asked, "Who is that?" And she goes, "He has a YouTube channel." He goes, "I just told him all about that bear that eats all the bread out of our freezer."
And did he?
Yeah, we had like a 10-minute conversation about this bear named Boo Boo that hangs out in his backyard. As I don't experience much stuff like wild animals in my backyard.
You live in a log cabin.
Yeah, but it's in suburbia. There's no bears.
Come inside.
Yeah,
Are we trying to determine what kind of physique would make you say my name?
Yeah, what's the name? What's the deal there?
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy. Allegra, love that Hiller went to Fitness Freedom. Yeah, it's cool, right?
It was super cool. I had a great time. It's very got lots of hill running, which is cool.
How many times did you run the hill, the ranch?
4.
So she came down from Canada.
Yeah.
4 is a lot. Did you
I'm
run
not
on,
sure.
if you're facing the hill, did you run on the right or the left?
Both.
Wow. Wow.
Went up the left twice, went up the right twice, went up the middle once. So I guess 5.
Up the middle.
Yeah. That was the final one.
Was there, the middle doesn't really have, well, I guess the middle's more to the left.
The middle's that
Kind
one
of.
where you've seen at the games, they've either carried up the rucksack or the wall ball.
So it's still a
That's
little
the
to the
middle.
left.
Correct.
I mean, in my mind.
A little to the left. Yeah.
Okay. So she came down from Canada. That's interesting. So that's a pretty.
This is the one on the right.
Yeah, that's one on the right. It didn't look that smooth though when you were there, right? It's all bumpy and shit now.
It's bumpy. I was amazed no one like rolled an ankle or anything.
I think CrossFit buys street parking.
Good luck. You kidding? It's the other way around.
Why
Are you
would
out
they
of your
do that?
freaking mind?
Here's the thing, Barry. If I don't think you can sell street parking.
You can't.
It's like
Wait,
CrossFit. I mean, you could sell it, but it would
Dude,
be.
they sold CrossFit.
I know, but would just end up the same.
Yeah, how'd
like,
that work out so far?
Yeah. It's you're I'll just use Miranda and Julian as the example. What they created, you can't purchase, meaning you can't purchase a real community. It's like those people online who have like 1 million followers on Instagram and they get like 12 comments and you're like, what the fuck is going on here with this account?
They
purchased
that you bought those. followers,
Right.
And
Right.
this is not the case with street parking. So I don't think I see the correlation
That's
there.
that was the miracle of CrossFit and street parking in certain communities. Even Facebook and Instagram and like you can't buy the. Everyone just thinks of Instagram as like the app, but it's the whole fucking community. There might be fucking a dozen apps out there better than Instagram. We'll never know because 90% of the reason why we're on Instagram probably is just because of all the other people who are there. And so once something like street parking is formed,
Are you trying to say you can't buy Instagram then too?
There's way too much inflation of valuation and buying businesses.
no, I think you could there because those relationships are so much more superficial than the relationships that are at CrossFit or at street parking.
Does anybody know anybody who works at CrossFit? Other than, I don't know, Adrian?
I know Dave.
No. You like Dave. Yeah, Dave and Adrian. So the community though.
I know Justin Berg.
Who owns Instagram? Zuckerberg?
Zucky. I
Yeah.
think Zucky. I don't
That's
know
about
if
the
that's
same
true.
number of people that we know who work at both of these
You're not
places.
buying Zuck's 39-minute
Nobody's buying that.
No, really? You're not buying it either?
Fuck
Dude.
no. Video evidence or it doesn't count. Let's see. Let's just see a handful of his push-ups towards the end to actually.
Hey, what if he would have done it with no vest? Then would you believe it?
He's probably got access to the best drugs on the planet.
Not probably.
Not yeah. Dude,
Colin,
the hospital. bro.
Colin Dwiggins, found $9 in my gym bag. Thanks for all the laughs. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Found $10.
That's a lot of freaking change you found in your gym bag.
Thank you.
Hey, the other thing with street parking is that the valuation would basically fall off a cliff if Miranda and Julian weren't attached to it anymore.
And they didn't think about that when Greg left CrossFit.
I was about to say that.
There you go. So what happened?
As a matter of fact, they wanted him to go away.
Well, they, as in the athletes, maybe a handful of the people working there.
The thing is I'm just trying to think of like something that like you might not like, but if it went away, like no matter how much you don't like Floyd Mayweather, if you don't like him, he makes boxing. It was the same with the games. It was like, I guarantee you that all the people who hated Dave, like 99% of people who hated Dave were disgusted by the fact that he didn't run the games anymore. Like that was half the fun, was hating the guy who fucking made the workouts. Because at least you still respected him. Come inside. Someone
phonetically spell that out for us.
I know. The thing is I want to say it. I know it's a joke name. I just don't get the joke. And so I'm trying to like work it. Cummins.
Maybe we're starting
Cumanziety.
Cumanziety. Yeah, Cumanziety. It's a spice, rare spice. I cannot help what my parents name me. I cannot help what I cannot help.
Can people on the podcast hear your dog bark?
Yeah, because I could hear it.
I'm gonna fix that.
No, really? You're gonna are you cold?
He just want to show up his six-pack and
no, fuck that. Don't worry.
You always yell at me for my dog barking.
Yeah,
are you kidding? Or like the chicken or the air or the roosters, whatever.
Less people know that I'm in the country. I cannot help my parents and I don't even know what that means. I cannot help. You could not help. I could not help. I will not help. I shall not help. My parents named me. How about just that? My parents named me. I've considered legally changing my name. I kept getting made fun of in school, so I decided to run with it at this point in my life.
Okay, well, that's all bullshit. But
it is.
We appreciate the $9.99.
That is bullshit. That's not real.
Yeah, that's not a real fucking story. He doesn't even have a real.
Who am I to judge? Hey, we're having that guy who make the Flat Earth movie come on.
Oh,
and I'm so fucking excited.
You know it's flat, right?
I don't think it's flat. I believe it's round, but I'm so open to it being flat. I'm so fucking open to it being flat.
It's flat. But I'm not a flat earther. I just think it's flat.
So it's just a floating like this.
Next subject. It's flat.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the fact that I don't know. I'm just open to it. I'm just like, sorry, Mabel. How are we getting into Tyson's pants?
Is that who would? Oh,
yeah.
It's the redhead you were.
Look how
about.
she has her head tilted down too. She's
doing it for you, huh?
Yeah. Look at her.
She has the same name as my grandma, so that's gonna be a little throw.
How did Kelly feel the earthquake from Japan, Alexis? Because the Earth is flat.
I want
I bang on the table. The other side of the table feels it too.
Even if it was round, you would still feel the earthquake because it's all in the same structure. Yeah.
Right.
Round or flat.
Sorry. I didn't know you were still looking at the redhead.
We will not get into Tyson's pants, but I would love to, if you could, and then come on the show and talk about it, or just call in anonymously. Hey, I fucked the guy who
plays for the Bears almost.
Yeah, the guy, the best quarterback high college quarterback who ever lived. Man, he can really throw the balls. Dude, DM him now before his shit gets crazy and use that pic. That pic is crazy. That's a great picture, just with your head down and your eyes up. It's like, fuck.
Does this person have an Instagram? This redhead person?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah, throw your handle in there.
Really, her last name McAnus?
McManus, bro.
Oh.
Now you're trying too hard to make these names inappropriate.
Yeah, we're primed for it. We just think we see it everywhere now. Can't help it.
I wish it wasn't real, Souza. Wow. Jeez Louise.
More money.
Wow.
Who's Eddie Bravo?
He started this organization called a bunch of organizations, but his big one I think is he started a jiu-jitsu club called 10th Planet. They got a bunch of gyms I think around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely in California, and he's very well respected in the jiu-jitsu community. But he got in him and Joe Rogan are friends, and he got in a fight with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan yelled at him.
Oh, about the flat earth stuff?
Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, but you know what's crazy? If you listen to that, if you go back and listen to that, and you listen to what Joe Rogan says about the earth not being flat, he yells at Eddie. And appeals to authority instead of like, hey, let's just talk about it. But Joe doesn't do that so much now. Like you can see after this whole 49ers incident, Joe's chilled. He's like, let me see the evidence. He's not believing in peer reviewed. He's like, he wants to talk now. I think that was old Joe.
He talked about that transition on Schultz's podcast, Flagrant.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, because they said,
I'd like to hear that.
It was brief, but he was like, hey, when did you realize like how much influence the show was having? And he was like, when I started to, like, people started to get mobilized what we said. So then he became very more like particular and articulate about who he had on and like how they discuss stuff.
If someone said dogs don't bite, I'd be like, you're full of shit. If someone said the earth is flat, I wouldn't say that.
There you go.
Oh, wait, she's followed by
I don't know who's Instagram.
Oh,
shit.
Right
now, but I'm on
James
Instagram.
Spragues follows her.
Yeah, interesting.
Careful, Tyson. You might lose out. Actually, James has a girlfriend, I believe.
All right.
I think I'm on your Instagram, dude.
I'll send it to him.
You know what's funny is you mentioned Eddie Bravo, and I have his book, Master.
You have his what?
His book.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, man?
it's Rosie Photography.
Rosie, what's up, girl?
What's up?
Did you do the cheers? Yeah, let it play out, Susie. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. You're going to the game. You're going to the games with CrossFit Clydesdale Media.
Yes, I am.
How exciting.
Dude, I honestly, oh my gosh, it has been a roller coaster. All because of your podcast, dude. No joke.
Tell me. Shower. Tell me.
Dude, I was in one of your live chats when you were going live, you know, just doing your podcast, and Scott was in the comments, and I was like, yo, if you ever need a photographer, let me know. And I get off the podcast when it was over, and I go on Instagram, and he was like, are you for real? Because I need a photographer for Orlando. So here we are.
Cool.
Hey,
So
wouldn't that be awesome if like you got your dream to go to the games as a photographer, and Mabel got to fuck Tyson Bagent? What if it was just like this? Like the Sevan Podcast is like the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean? It's just like, yeah.
oh my god.
Come, hey, dude. You know that book Indian in the Cupboard where they put the little Indian,
Yes.
and then he comes to life. Well, here,
Great movie.
or Fantasy Island. Seriously,
It's a good movie.
I want to tell you guys something about the Sevan Podcast. Gonna blow your fucking mind. All you have to do is listen to the Sevan Podcast, and then write your wishes in the chat, and that shit will come true. Don't
Everybody
tell
write your wishes in the chat
anyone.
now. Write your wishes.
Oh my gosh. I'm just like this community has been incredibly insane, and like it's incredible. I can't even explain it. I mean, I got to meet Hiller and Suzo at the games last year. That was super awesome.
Hey,
and then
dude,
just to be
it's you. You're fucking cool. I'm not just saying that. You're an upbeat, cool, charming individual, and you're exuding love, and it's you. It's not this. This community is just a bunch of fucking knuckleheads.
I mean, I am Wisconsin farm girl, so I mean,
yeah, you're cool. Look at everyone loves you, dude. Look at Trish. I love Rosie.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at Kenneth Delapsis says, "I just want to farm." Look, you're bringing out the best in people. I just want to farm. That should be a song.
dude,
It probably is.
dude. When Cole Mertens, when he made it, I was like, yes, my man. Iowa farmer. I love it. I love it.
Hey,
Sorry,
Rosie,
I'm rambling. Everybody's probably complaining at me.
I'm having a dilemma today.
Oh boy.
I feel like I'm alienating people with this show, and I don't know.
He's not lying.
And I don't know if it. It's It's gonna be a little abstract. I normally don't talk about things this abstract, but I'm not ready to pin it yet. But I'm feeling like I'm alienating people, and I don't want to do it. And I'll tell you a story. So I always poo-pooed marriage, and then I didn't get invited to like my best friend's wedding, and because I poo-pooed marriage, and like I get it. Like I get why he didn't invite me, right?
Huh.
Because I alienated him by poo-pooing it. It's like if I said, like, when I say people who get their kids vaccinated, hey, like, you're fucking up. That, like, I think that alienates people, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm struggling with the expressing myself honestly, and like, but not because I don't care if, like, I'm not mad at you or judging you if you.
Right.
If you did get your kids, I'm not like, and I'll say some crazy shit like, "Hey, you're a dipshit if you put a mask on your kid." And then
you sound just like my dad. So,
but I don't want to alienate those people. And it sucks. I'm not sure. I'm double down. I know. No. But
you're pretty open and honest about everything, though, Sevan. Like, come on, there's so many things that you talk about that you're so real about, and people just like want to hear that. It's people just want to hear that.
The thing is I'm not upset. Like, so, marry, kill, fuck me, Souza, Hiller. Like, I totally get it. Of course you fuck Hiller. He's full of fucking testosterone. He's got a great body, and he's a giver.
He's gorgeous.
Of course you marry Souza because he's fucking young and fucking business oriented.
He needs to grow his hair back out.
You did like the Fonzie look? Yeah, I liked it too. Yeah. It was giving him that ethnic fucking
oh man.
Yeah, 50s
it was something.
Italian. Yeah, he was pretty John Travolta.
It's coming back.
Switchblade. He needs a switchblade. And then and that doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Like, I fucking get it. I'm not in fucking denial. I'm very happy with who I am. But other people, but so it doesn't alienate me from my own. Anyway, I'm struggling with it a little bit today. I'm like a lot. Not I mean, in a fun way. I even enjoy that
talking
part.
About it all day.
I haven't.
We'll be in the middle talking about something, and it'll bring it right back up.
I am genuine, but here's the thing: I don't really think you're a piece of shit if you put a mask on your kid. Like,
hey, then change the delivery, dude. Change the packaging.
Okay, like
have the same message, but change the packaging. Change it from "you should" to "you oughta." You should consider. Have you processed? Thought deeply about. What would you consider if you could go back and do it differently? How would you do it? Right. So there's a difference between "you should."
Yeah.
Like, no room. They're saying, well, this.
Or you fucking idiot. Like, you fucking idiot. That's how I
double down as
I don't want to do that.
But you could also say you ought to do, or I understand some of this had happened. You should change this, or you should change. Like, there's a way to keep doing it to where you're still authentic and true about it, but you don't need to. It doesn't need to be as harsh in the delivery as to talk down to old. Right.
Yeah, that's what it's like. That Sean Pastuch guy had on. He does it good. Yeah. He's mastered like delivering shit.
Yeah. What is he, a UPS driver?
No, he has that active life. He has the active life program.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Yo, bitch, you're fat. Get in here and work out. That's not his approach. Oh, this is what I do because.
Yeah. Who's that? Jocelyn.
Sometimes though, people need the cold hard truth.
Am
I right?
You're 100% correct, but you could still be nuanced and tactful in your delivery. Hey, you don't squat low enough. That's a piece of shit. Anybody who squats above parallel step.
I don't think you
noticed because you're moving really fast. You should try to get a little bit lower so that way that hip crease goes below the knee line. Same message, packaged and delivered in a different way.
That is right, Hiller. You are true on that one.
So why do you think that your kid should be wearing a mask? Why are you not squatting below parallel? And then situationally, the answers slowly go away. When it's in a competition, you're like, well, the judge gave it to you, and you also always do it. And if you always do it, then you're putting the judge in a bad position. It makes for good content. In real life, I'm sure it's situational too.
For sure.
Why is your kid wearing a mask? Well, maybe they need to go to school.
Listen to this. Look at this. This Yanni says Sevan's brain is smoking hot. I'll take it.
That's cool.
I'll take it. Fuck me.
You know, when people smoke too much weed, I think they say their brain is fried. So you're so
maybe
that's what you meant. Your brain is so high.
See, listen. This is Sean Sullivan says. Listen to this, Rosie. If you're still putting a mask on today, you are a fucking idiot. If you put a mask on your kid, you're a fucking idiot. And like, it's.
I just think they haven't woken up. That's my perspective on it. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin, surrounded by farms. You know, like I go into the city and there's still people that are driving around with masks on. So I mean, it's just those people have not woken up.
What is Tommy?
That's just in my thing. That's my thing. But
yeah.
Those people also are movers and shakers. They're not going to do anything. They're not going to contribute.
Sevan, I hope that maybe you can come to the game sometime so I can actually meet you in person, or
I'm gonna be
I'll just fly out to California.
I'm gonna be what's his name's coach. Colton's coach. I'm gonna have his coach's pass.
Oh,
savage.
Oh,
crazy, right?
Are you for real?
I don't know. I just said it out loud to try it out. I
don't know. 100%.
It'll pay off if there's strict muscle ups.
You're gonna have to know farmer terms, so I'll have to teach you some stuff.
Yes. All right. Great hearing your voice. Okay. Thank you. Congrats on the gig.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, Rosie.
Bye.
This is a perfect example.
Hey, by the way,
yeah,
I've never heard a caller that clear before. Usually I'm struggling so hard to listen, but the way that it's set up with the Roadcaster, it's so much better.
Oh, the Roadcaster 2. That's why I got it, because people were saying Sousa's audio was better than mine, and he had the Roadcaster 2. Do you guys all agree that audio was better? Anyway, before you chime in, I want Will pointed something out. Hiller had amazing tact with the lady in the hotel hallway. Yeah, you have to. This is my problem. If someone would have approached me like this, I would never. Have you seen this, Sousa?
No, play it. I want to see it now.
This is fucking incredible.
Yeah, 45,000 in one day. Come on,
get out. Stop. But the video is exploding. But this, he's making a video in the hallway of a hotel. He's sitting on the floor because he's got shit to do. He's got work to do, and this chick's fucking
sleeping,
rubbing one out, sleeping.
No, not that time.
No. This is so crazy right here.
Hell no. Absolutely freaking not. 2 a.m. I don't know when I'm going to be done with Medeiros. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? You just look down that hallway. Oh, definitely. Like something's from out of The Shining.
Cutaways are awesome.
Hi. Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Is this the podcast?
I don't know. Tell me who you are first. My mom told me not to tell people my name until they tell their name.
She's like, this is the podcast.
Oh, this is like Gazan.
Alex Gazan. Well, hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
No, it's not.
Holy shit. Yeah, it is. I recognize her voice. I fucking recognize her voice. I'm going to check in my other phone.
If this is Alex Gazan, what did you snatch this past weekend? She'll know that right away.
That's why I'm calling. My husband's like, you better get your ass on the Sevan Podcast.
It is. It's her.
Oh,
awesome. Okay. We have not. Well, yes. Okay. So tell me. I did talk some shit, but since then I've learned the truth.
Okay.
I've started backing you up a little bit. But go ahead. I said, wow, she's fucked if she only snatches 165.
No, you can talk shit because I performed like shit. That was not good.
So walk us through that event. This is crazy. I can't believe we have you. This is fucking nuts. Okay, so tell us what happened in that event.
Do you want long story or short story?
Long story. Underwear was too tight.
Okay. No, long story. I've always had issues with snatches. Like when I first started CrossFit, I could not overhead squat the barbell like at all.
Okay. It's all that bench press, dude.
Yeah, no, it actually was. Like I couldn't get in that position whatsoever. But no one like made me do the work for a while, so everyone was just like, oh, like just keep snatching, you'll get better. And I just power snatched for 2 years and didn't get better. So like when I started working with Kotler, I think my snatch was like 155, which would have been like two years ago. And it's definitely gotten a lot better. Like I can snatch, like I snatched 192 last week, like testing the event. But it's just a big hit or miss lift for me right now. Like it's a mental block lift.
What is your max snatch?
192.
Oh shit, you're a beast. And what's your max overhead squat?
like 230, 240.
Holy shit. Hiller, are you
So,
are you happy with Miss Gazan? I mean,
I know there's a female there named Carson Wolf who can hit 200 pounds, and she's a little bit younger.
I know. She's a stud.
She's a stud.
you know her, Gazan?
Yeah. Yeah, I
She
love
competed
her.
with
She's
her, I
awesome.
believe, right? Or amongst her.
London, wait, hold on. London, you want to say hi? No, I'm with my brother right now. He's 6.
Oh, you know what's funny? When you first called, did he say something? It sounded like a little kid.
He's chilling with me right now.
I know, but when you called just now and you said hello, was that you saying hello or was that him?
It was me.
Oh, you sounded like you were 8. That's awesome.
Your
She was just
podcast.
so intimidated.
I was really intimidated. Call.
Oh, fuck no. You're the shit. You're always welcome here. I fucking love you. Fergie says, Alex, you need a shampoo sponsor. Oh, yeah, your hair was wild in the interview. I fucking loved it.
Thank you.
It was great. Hey, you won.
I won. Yeah.
Are you tripping?
He wins every time.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
tripping?
Yeah. Honestly, like it kind of hasn't sunk in yet. I had some like family stuff go on, so I've been dealing with that, and that's kind of like, I don't want to say clouded my moment, but it has seemed less important than what I'm dealing with currently.
Do you think you know how to leverage? Was that before the event, the family stuff, or just after?
Right after.
Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if you've learned through your hardships how to leverage those things.
Yeah. I mean,
in order to excel.
But I'm stoked. I'm super excited. I feel like it'll kick in like when training starts again. You know, like it'll be that extra motivation, and I'm excited.
You mentioned it's interesting that you mentioned one of the workouts. I don't remember which one, but you won a workout, and then you said in the interview that Kotler put the pressure on you, saying you can win this one. Jesus, are you not listening to the show? I'm talking to Alex Gazan. How could someone call in now? Are you smoking crack?
Disrespectful.
You said that Kotler said to you, hey, you can win this.
I think a couple of people thought so, right?
How well does he know you that he can say that to you and put that pressure on you? Because that seems to be like the hot button now, right? Don't put too much pressure on the athlete; you might break. I mean, he just fucking stuck it right to you. He just like threw 100 pounds of bricks on you.
No, I mean, like that's who he is as a coach, and that's like a lot of what I love about him is like he's gonna tell you point blank what he's thinking, good or bad. Like after the snatch event, Sevan,
Yeah,
I was a mess, right? Not happy. Like I wanted to hit like 185 or like at least 180, and that obviously didn't happen. So like I was upset, and we didn't see the leaderboard right away, and so he was like, I was crying, and he was like fired up, and he's like, you know what? Like we're gonna have to fucking fight. Like you're probably in like 8th or 9th right now, and I was like, oh my gosh, like just like gutted because I had a pretty decent like point spread, I guess, going into that event. So like I was scared, like, oh no, like I'm gonna have to fight for my game spot tomorrow, like this is gonna suck. But he's super blunt, like he's not gonna tell you like good job unless he means it. So like when he tells me I can win an event, like I really value those things because he wouldn't tell me if he really didn't think so.
you won event 2 and you won event 6.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been necessarily close had you had hit that heavier snatch too. You would have been way ahead of Katrin. Very, very nicely done,
dude. Listen to these girls that you're with. Olivia Kerstetter, Emily Rolfe, Bethany Shadburn, Christine Colenbrander, Ariel Lowen, Katrin Tanya David's daughter, and Alex Gazan.
Thank you.
Hey, did you meet Abigail Donut?
Domit.
I actually didn't talk to her this weekend. I should have. I guess I just didn't really run into her.
Did you meet anyone new?
Hannah Black. I met her. She was really nice.
Oh yeah, what was she like? Is she pretty intimidating in person? She's like I don't mean like getting your head intimidating, but is she big girl like Hiller, all buff and shit, crazy?
Oh, she looks super fit, and like I saw that she snatched a brick shit house, so that was cool.
I heard she's a witch. She put a spell on you and stole all your snatching power.
No,
she opened
it's
with
my
205.
own fault. I promise. That's never happening again. That was not fun.
That's right.
Alex, like her or not like her, I would say that it was sad or emotional that Danny didn't make it because she's a staple, right? And as much as like
I
whatever,
love Danny.
yeah. How hard was that to
I
be
love
up there, her not making it? I figured that must have been really emotional for the girls because she's kind of a staple.
Yeah. No, she is. And also, I like almost run to her defense on your post, Hiller, because I love her so much.
Good. You should.
Which one? You
All
should.
of them. What do you mean?
Which one?
She gets ass pounded in your fucking account. Your account is HillerFit and asspounddanny.com.
Dude.
That's
How did
awesome.
you know that the LLC my company's under?
No, but did you? I mean, is that? Or are you just like, fuck it, I won, I don't care? Like that's how sometimes like when I would interview Josh and Rich and those guys, I would be like, hey, do you kind of want Josh to go to the game so you have someone to hang out with? It's like, I don't give a fuck, I'm going. You know what I mean?
Danny was like such a good, like at the games last year, I was really nervous. It was my first year, right? Like I don't know what to expect, and like Danny like took me under her wing. Like she was like, hey, we're ice bathing tonight, like get your butt over here. Like she was so awesome. And like any competition I've ever seen her at, like she's just super real. She's not one of those girls that's like trying to fake you out by telling you like
Which ones
they're
are
not
those
sore
ones?
when
No, I'm kidding. Don't answer that question.
Did you say that
She's very motherly.
Wait, did you say that Danny took you over to the ice baths?
oh yeah, like during the game she like invited me to her hotel. We did ice baths. Like she's just like super cool.
You're gonna, I don't know if you can see the screen right now, but you're gonna find this fucking really hard to believe.
No.
Fuck.
But Danny, I made a wish for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, no.
What?
What
Is
What?
this?
You can't see your screen. Well, Danny and I took a bath once.
Have you put this up anywhere? Is this the first time it's
No,
been on
that's-
the
Oh yeah,
internet?
That's the
I'm
first time.
not on the YouTube. I'm just like on my phone, so I can't see anything.
We'll go back to the 5140 mark.
Yeah.
And look at the photo that popped up. And
Yeah. That was yeah. Anyway, but
wait, I got one question, Alex. When I mean, obviously, you said there's some stuff going on with the family that kind of like clouded what was going on. But like, is there anything you do to kind of celebrate or to like transition? Like, do you ever like just like kick open the hotel door room and you're like, I'm a fucking savage, and like crack 2 sodas over the head and like spray it around or anything like that to celebrate?
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Honestly, I'm so boring. I feel like I'm pretty even keel. I don't like. I was excited. Don't get me wrong, but like,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything that cool. Jake wore my medal and we blasted some music, like the "We Are the Champion" song, driving down the
That's
road.
cool.
Here we go.
But-
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
But
about.
not. But like, I mean, I don't drink or anything, so we just hung out.
That's
We
right.
went to the Brazilian steakhouse. That was pretty good. I didn't have an appetite all weekend, so I ate probably all my protein macros then.
Do you not have a regimented food intake over the course of the weekend?
I normally do, and I normally don't have a problem eating, but this weekend was different. I couldn't eat that great, so I drank a lot of Gatorade.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, but I'm happy for more happy for myself that you called in. Like this is, I can't tell you. Like I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna, afterwards when the show's, I'm gonna be like, Hillers, you see that?
He's
It's
gonna kick
change
open
the
the door.
order
Like, I'm
of the
savage.
discussion.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. Hey,
Yeah.
call in anytime. Tell Jake he's a fucking genius. Keep doing whatever he's doing.
Jake's the man.
Tell Kotler
I
we got to have him on before the
Yeah,
games.
he's
We love Mr. Kotler too. What a stud.
Yeah, I just had to defend my honor. I promise I don't always snatch like an idiot, just a lot of the time.
Idiot.
Dude, you were great. It was great. We were all, everyone's excited about you. You are you're turning into just a darling. Keep having fun out there. Don't, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. War girl.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you
All right.
soon.
I get back to my little bro.
Okay. Thank you.
Congrats.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Why didn't Alex get any sound effects? She could hear my heart beating out of my chest, maybe.
I was
what that
too nervous to press any sound effects. I didn't want to screw it up.
There you go. That's nice. Barry McCocken, now we need Kelly Baker to call in after a post. Hey,
Don't you worry.
yeah, I think we got Kelly on the hook. Now I just have to be very calm and not fuck that up. when she comes on. Yeah, I'm gonna be chill. So
Bam, we're live. You have an amazing body.
Did you see her most recent post? My God.
How are you at wine country wearing that dress? It's so tight.
What the fuck? Oh my God. We are having a slumber party. It's crazy. Look at this fucking brick shit house on the beach. My God. Are you holding your breath? Look how fucking huge that guy looks.
I'm going to make a picture of an actual brick shit house.
I like it. Good.
That'll be cool looking.
Yeah, no nipple ring talk. Nope, I won't do that. Fucking check. Okay, sorry. Back to we got to go back to this. Okay, so Hiller's in the hallway.
No, I'm in your office, man.
No. Hiller's in the hallway at a hotel.
Did you say you like Beavis and Butthead? Can we watch that this weekend?
Totally.
All right.
Totally.
The boys will love it.
Let's totally do it. Hey, I really want you to do the video where you teach them. No. Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. It's so good.
They're good at it now.
Okay.
Thanks, schoolboy.
So this is on Celebrate Hiller. This has 45,000 views in a day. This video, and it's Hiller discussing why his thoughts on Guy and Danny, and it's not. I don't think it's mean at all. Not zero meanness. But anyway, in the intro of the video, he's trying to fucking make the video in the hallway to get it out to us, and this happens while he's making the video. And he, I forget how Will Brandstetter said it, but maybe he used the word poise, but Hiller's poise is crazy.
That's weird. I just didn't want to get out of the hallway.
You're so chill. It's crazy.
You never get anywhere by being
Someone
angry.
walks up behind me and it's going to freak me out. It's probably the perfect point for me to tell everybody that I am nothing more than a keen observer of the human nature. I think that I always have been. I think it's actually what made me a decent or good or whatever you want to call me CrossFit coach. Anybody can say, hey, go do 50, 40, 30. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh shit.
And sit-ups.
It's like a gay man's sexual fantasy right there. Just come down the hall. There's just some ripped dude sprawled out, shirtless.
Who's coming?
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Why?
You're supposed not to be allowed to be in the hallway at night. You're supposed to be in the room.
So it's a lady with an Asian accent, and she's basically like saying, Hiller, what's up? And instead of like Hiller
be in your room, she says.
Did she work there? Did she work there?
Hold on. All
right.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a rule.
What's the room number? Are you in?
432. Why?
You're supposed not to be like laid down or like
Says who?
me?
Are you in charge?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did somebody call?
Mm-hmm.
What did they say?
They said they know there's a loud noise. So
Well, that was the fire alarm.
Is she walking towards you?
Uh-huh. She starts walking towards me.
Ah, she got some wrong.
so
This fucking juiced up dude on your carpet in the hotel.
Clearly, he's not a.
She goes, I heard a loud noise. And I go, dude, the fire alarm was going off for the past hour. Why? That was a loud noise. What?
You have to know something about Hiller. I'm going to describe Hiller to you in one word.
Oh, boy.
Sober.
Oh.
This motherfucker is like, he's like almost like flatlined around you. There's no vibe coming off of Hiller.
What?
There's no I don't know how he does it with drinking 64s. There's no jitteriness. There's no like anger. There's no vibe coming off him. He's so sober. It's like,
that's interesting.
It's like he's just like a gentle wind, not quite enough to make heavy wind chimes move. That's it. And so it's crazy that I kind of like, part of me is like, is this lady fucking crazy approaching you? But he's so chill. Yeah, he's a vegetable. He's just like a cucumber on a vine growing. Just serene.
This is so
yeah, he's like Dexter. Yeah.
That's
he's
my
just
favorite
self-aware.
show,
Yeah.
And at points in my life, I'm like, dude, I'm just like this freaking guy. This is bad.
He's just it's crazy. Okay. Here we go.
I've seen so much.
Yeah, right there.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Nobody called you.
Yeah, I just because I heard they noticed that I heard the loud noise.
You said to her, nobody called you?
Yeah, because there's no way. Because I was whispering. That door to the right, that's a hallway. The door to the left is the janitor's closet, and the next closest room was mine and Alexis's. And I go, I know I'm not talking loud enough to wake her up. I know better.
Tell by the way she's even like responding to that she's got nothing to stand on.
Called you? No, they didn't.
And then she acknowledged you were right.
Yeah.
Hello, housekeeping.
Are you liking her right now? Or are you angry at her?
No, I just know that she's gonna eventually back down if I just get
Yeah, look at you. She's
I'm
like,
not doing anything wrong. So after I watched it, did I tell you that we found out that the person who set off the fire alarm was a homeless man? He ran in there, pulled the fire alarm,
Yeah.
and then left. And like that's annoying as hell. But I eventually thought, thank you, Mr. Homeless Man, because this video did fantastic. And then two, before I knew about the homeless man the next day, I rewatched it and I go, oh, this woman probably thought I set off the fire alarm. And I'm some dude who's just setting up a video and doing some TikTok crap. Look at me pulling fire alarms in hotels. But now I don't know what she was doing, why she wanted me to go in my room. You're not supposed to be here.
so you were a homeless dude sleeping in the hall until she got closer and realized you're just a chiseled YouTuber killing it.
Imagine I do YouTube videos.
We'll get to that. Though, think of how many people would be pissed that the homeless guy pulled the alarm, and Hiller's parlaying it into fucking his best video of all time.
You should have seen Alexis roll her eyes when I said that. So someone from like the street parking community said that. She goes, yeah, I guess some homeless man ran here. And I was like, that's so cool because it gave me this video that's got 10,000 views in 1 hour. I thought, I'm like, and Alexis was like, woof. I felt the world spin with her eyeballs.
Shannon Medeiros, I'm more concerned that he's laying on the carpet in the hallway of a hotel.
The hotel was built 2 years ago. It's cool.
What do you mean, like the carpet's like gross, like
Brand
there's
new.
semen on it or
Brand new.
something? Ejaculate.
Trust
Okay.
me, I thought about it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So he Jedi mind. He's like, nobody called you. Okay. Here we go. We'll get back onto this. Nobody called you. How are you doing, Susie? You hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Wow.
Sure.
Do I look like
Nothing. I thought I saw you grab your mic like you were about to, like you were getting a little woozy.
No, I'm good.
You got water? You got electrolytes and shit?
I got my little napkin here.
You like to put spittle? You old fucker.
Oh, speaking of that, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Will. By the way, Will Brandstetter. This is inspired by Will because this is incredible. Here we go.
Going on the hallway.
Yeah, there's a fire alarm.
Yeah. So the alarm's clear.
Yeah.
So,
Nobody called on me though. I'm being quiet.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You guys
No one called on me, and she's like, "Oh, okay." Yo, bitch, you just said someone called on him. Oh,
And mind you, I
Judy
think
coming to defense of her people. Come on, Judy. Come on, she's not even close enough to know if she's Chinese, Judy. It's her job, though, if she saw you on camera to investigate and see why half-naked guy is hanging. Come on, Judy.
Nobody came to the laundromat the other day when I was doing 1 or 2 a.m. the last weekend.
Come on, Judy, half-naked. Oh, yeah, he is half-naked. Hey, face down, ass up, talking to himself, too.
I got those pants at the Lululemon outlet earlier that day.
They looked good on you. I saw you in some photos. I was like,
Thanks.
nice.
They're real weird looking, but I like them.
No, you pull them off well.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Action.
saw it on the camera. So it's just like, oh, what are you doing? Are you
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I'm making it. I do YouTube videos. So I'm just trying. I mean, my fiance's in there, so I'm being quiet. I'm not bothering anybody.
Okay, that's
Cool.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, at least you're cool. I'm cool.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So as I said, I think that I am.
It was so perfect.
Did you break a sweat? Did your heartbeat get going? Anything? You don't seem aggro at all. I would have gotten a little wound up.
Angry?
Something I would have been. I just feel like I would have come across more defensive.
No, I was getting excited because I knew she had nothing.
Yeah. So
there's I couldn't believe the second she said that I can't be there. I was just like, I didn't sign anything. No. There's no rule. Are you the boss? Like, even if you are, there's no rule. You just got to know your stuff, right?
What about continuing to record? Did you consider stopping recording?
No, I knew about halfway through that I was putting it in the video.
You're like,
and it was
oh,
right
you
before,
did? You're like, this is
because in the
gold.
beginning I was like, I really hope somebody walks up to the camera. So she walked up and I go, this is it. Don't mess it up.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. It's gold.
And then halfway through, I was also thinking right before she walked up, I said that I'm a keen observer of human nature. So anyway, I'm a keen observer of human nature.
Will Brandstetter, I would have went back to my room immediately. Yeah, me too. I'd have rolled over like a fucking. Sorry. You just picked up and.
Here's
run.
the thing. This is my thing with this.
Yeah.
And I think if Alexis told somebody this weekend that I'm an introvert, which do you believe that? Because the person believed it and she knows it.
Oh, I wouldn't guess you're an introvert, but if you told me you were and that you're just constantly always fighting it, I would believe you.
Well, I convince myself there's situations where I'm just ready to roll. Like this, we're on the show. I'm in your place. If you walked up to me in like a Target, I would be so out of place. I'd probably not even recognize you.
Oh, and okay, gotcha.
Oh no, wait a minute. Where do I know him from? Okay, this is Sevan. I see him almost every day on the internet.
My neighbor rolled up to me the other day in the supermarket. I was buying eggs, and she said, "Hey, you don't need to buy eggs."
Yes.
And I can't even believe she was able to sneak up to me. Holy shit!
What up?
Made it.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much.
Dude, your mom's in the chat too.
This is fucking
Oh,
nuts.
shoot.
Oh shoot! Darn it!
Why does Hiller have his shirt off?
What do you mean? No, Justin. Why do you have your shirt on?
That's what I was gonna say. The real
Hey,
question is,
Justin, the thing is, if I have it
Because I
on,
don't.
there's a
'cause I don't
comment
look
every
like
10.
Hiller.
Whoa, yeah, we had to talk about that.
Mason Mitchell, the champ, is in the house. Robbie Myers, this is crazy. I know. I broke a sweat when I saw Justin. Hey, where are you? How the fuck did Ellie get here? You're with Ellie?
I mean, she just went to bed. I mean, she's been up for like almost 30 hours now.
Congratulations. That's awesome. So she finished and just jumped on a plane and came home and came home.
She left. It was crazy. So they're a day ahead of us, technically. So she left Tuesday morning, which was like Monday for us. But she left at 10:30 and then landed in Boise at 10:45. Same day. She left Tuesday at 10:30, landed in Boise at 10:45, and it's a 17-hour like time change.
oh shit,
That is crazy.
How's she doing?
Yeah.
Is she asleep?
Well, yeah, we've just been trying to do things all day to like keep her awake because like you want to go to bed right when you get here, but like then like tomorrow, like it's just hard to get back on that schedule. So we like just made sure we were doing a bunch of things today so she could stay awake, and then her goal is to make it to 7 so she could and then hit the hay, and then she'll sleep probably all night, and then hopefully start getting
like
into a
what?
routine
Like
this
working
week.
out more?
Yeah, pretty much.
Go to the store. Just don't sit down because when you sit down, you're dead. You're done.
Yeah, no, dude, we were like driving to go get dinner, and she's sitting there, and like get quiet for a second. She's go like.
You ever see Deuce Bigelow?
the long blink.
There's a scene where this chick has narcolepsy.
Thank
She
you,
falls
Justin.
asleep.
Good. You're smarter for not seeing it.
All
Go
right,
on,
all
Hiller.
right.
Sorry. Go on. Go on. No, sorry, go
It
ahead.
takes 15 seconds. This chick he's dating has narcolepsy, so she falls asleep when randomly she can't eat soup. So he figures out a way. He ties her braids to. Never mind. You know,
Hey,
people will know. It's funny.
How stoked is she with her performance? She won. She pretty pumped?
Oh yeah, she's pumped. I mean, I think just like training wasn't going like the most consistent for her, and I think like the team around her, like me, Adam, like Jesse, we're all like so confident that she could go out there and like do what she did. And I think just like for her, it was just like proving it to herself, which is like so cool. It's gonna make this like game season for training like so much better. I mean, it's so much mindset like what we do. So I'm just like it was pumped for her to go out there and do like what we knew she could do.
Wad Zombie, the only extra weight Justin carries is in his pants. Spoken with
they're called ankle weights, guys.
Assertiveness. Justin, there's been this back and forth. I guess you said on a vlog somewhere that you put on 10 pounds. I don't know when in the last year or in the last 6 months and then people have been putting up side by side pictures and we can't tell whether you did put on weight or not put on weight. Did you put on weight?
Yeah, no, I'm not 10 pounds, but I'm heavier than I was last year. Not by much. I honestly, who knows? Like, I wrestled. My weight fluctuates honestly a decent amount. I like don't really hop on the scale ever, and then I kind of just do I like do my routine, and then if like I have like a week period where like things just aren't going well,
I'll like use the scale to kind of like check in and be like, okay, like let's see. Normally it's to see if I'm too light and I'm under eating, you know. But that's kind of the only time I really check. And I checked like a month ago, and I was like, oh shoot, I thought I was like maybe a little light. And
You were heavy?
I wasn't. Yeah, I was heavier than I thought. So.
When you wrestled, were you a frequent weigher or no? And did you have to check your weight? And how much did you have to drop back then, if any?
My freshman, sophomore, junior year, I cut a pretty good amount of weight, and then my senior year, I just kind of like, I was starting to get pretty burnt out, and then like that junior year is kind of where you know if you're gonna like get like a scholarship to like
College.
a D1 school, you know. And like I had like offers to like a little bit of smaller schools, so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going anywhere crazy. I'll probably just pick a school that I want to go to. But I wrestled 182s my senior year.
Oh, in high school?
Yeah.
Really? Cool.
Yeah. So I was like probably like
I would have guessed lighter.
like mid to high 180s. I probably was like my senior year. My freshman year I was 145, then I was 152, and then 172, 182, or 170, then 182.
Your mom is saying, be in all caps, be honest, Sevan, you said he looks chunky. I honestly do not remember saying he looks chunky. If I said that.
Sorry, you guys say a lot of things about me. Hitler called me a liar on one of his freaking YouTube
That was
videos.
because of the garment.
Get him.
You put me right in my place.
Get him.
Right away.
Get him. Yeah.
Yes,
I never said you were chunky. What's your mom saying?
Hey, let the man
Oh,
speak.
my
Go
Okay,
ahead,
sorry,
Justin.
go
Let
ahead,
it
go
rip.
ahead. Oh yeah, beat up on me.
Let it
Go
rip.
ahead,
Let it
Justin.
rip.
Go ahead.
No, I don't watch too many like of your guys' videos
That's
to
healthy.
be honest, but I had a bunch of people sending me this one, and the title of it is Justin Medeiros and Brooke Wells are lying to you, and I was like, oh really?
The person who I
So
was
then- so
less
then
certain of lying told me that they weren't lying. So
Hey, did
So
he fix
I was
it? Did
just-
he fix it? I thought
I
he
haven't
fixed
seen-
that one.
I didn't go back to look.
don't worry, the following
He-
video
he
I
said-
cleared that up.
He said he wrote in the like comments or something like the description that
I
I
did.
don't know.
You remember?
Yeah.
He's good. And then the
Yeah,
next
but-
video I started
But
off
no
with
one
just so
reads
you know.
the description. They look at the freaking
Just the headline.
picture, the headline.
Hey, can I follow this up with something, Justin? I made a
Sure.
video about a month ago on Jason Khalipa, and I said Jason Khalipa gets destroyed on the internet, and he said he clicked on it and he was just like ready to get all angry, and then he watched it and he was thinking, oh, okay, I'm not that angry. But yours was a little different than his, and that's admitted. And I tried to clear that thing up.
I think he
Yeah,
made
I
one
think
right
I-
after saying sorry, basically.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
I didn't see
Nobody
that
remembers
one.
the apology.
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
Justin,
Don't give
Justin,
me
I may have said this. By the way, in no means am I calling your mom a liar. I believe if someone she remembers if I said something like that about her son, of course she fucking remembers it accurately. But here's the thing: if we were speculating on your performance there because we thought you were going to win, and so we were trying to come up with excuses for why you took 7th, and so I could easily see myself saying, "Oh, look, maybe he put on some weight, and he's going to lose that weight for the games, and that extra 5 or 10 pounds will help him." Maybe that sounds like something I would say. Is there any truth to that?
That is what you said.
Perfect.
Is there any truth to that, you think? What do you think? Can you tell me what you think about your performance this weekend? Like, are you happy? Are you frustrated? Are you where you want to be?
I mean, I'm disappointed 100% on the performance. And like, I don't know if you guys like saw any of the interviews, but it's just hard when you work hard, training's going well. Like, I know I'm moving in the right direction, and then you compete and like the leaderboard doesn't reflect what my fitness was.
Yeah, I heard you.
is capable
Very
of.
articulate and confident, by the way, in that.
And like, that's like the most frustrating thing, like coming off the competition floor, like just like when you know that like that's not what I'm capable of. And there's a variety of factors that I think played into that this weekend, but I think everything happens for a reason nonetheless. And there's still plenty of things to learn. I've always said I think competition's way more mental than it is physical. And given you calling me chunky and stuff, I think there's a lot of other athletes out there that, I mean, you look at me and you're like, you don't be like, oh, that's for sure the fittest guy in the world. I'm walking out on the competition floor. You look at Noah,
Let someone find that
Chandler, all
fucking
these
clip. I
guys.
can't imagine calling you chunky. You have a beautiful physique.
Hey, do you want me to find it? Because I remember it.
I did. I said,
also remember.
oh
it.
God.
And
damn it.
Justin's mom remembers it.
Oh my God. Now I'm sweating. So fat shaming works, Ryan. So you showed up there feeling 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's no excuse. I think when anytime steps out on the competition floor, I think you gotta, no matter what circumstances there are, you gotta find a way to rise to the occasion. Like, competition is what it is. When it is, you got to be prepared for it. And I think you could talk to a bunch of athletes and they can say this or that. Nobody's training goes absolutely perfect with no hiccups, so.
Another thing that I've speculated on many times is that the fact that you had this relationship with your coach, the amazing Adam Neifer, and and that you added a piece to it with a new athlete who also happens to be you're in a close relationship with, Ellie. That was going to be something to watch to see if that complicates anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think that kind of was proven not true last year.
Okay.
I think, me and Ellie have been we were dating before the CrossFit Games last year, It's not like we're coming out and telling everybody about it because guys like you guys will be out there being like, oh, he didn't win the CrossFit Games. He's dating this new girl.
Fair.
It's like
totally.
It doesn't
You're
make
right.
any
Fair.
sense. So
Yep.
I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I didn't want her to get blamed for my lack of performance if there was going to be. So in my head, I was like, there's no point of telling anybody until after the games for, I guess, both of our sakes. And obviously,
And she won.
I was
Australia.
Yeah, no, she won Australia this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if anything, it's going really, really well. I mean, I won the games last year. I did Rogue last year. Like, I can still perform. If I'm ever not performing, it's nobody's fault but my own. I'm not trying to blame anybody else.
Event number. So in event number 5, you took your worst finish, a very short workout, albeit 24th, and you event 5 was the snatches and then the treadmill, and then you get to go home, right? And then you come back the next day, Sunday, and you do event 6, and I mean, I'm just gonna see what say. You demolished it. You beat the second place dude by
a minute, damn near.
A minute and 2 seconds. What can you tell us what that was like? Can you give us a little? What was that like taking 24th in that workout? Were you hurting? Could you have pushed harder? And then kind of walk us through the end of that, how you felt to coming back and crushing that. Can you walk us through some of that? I know that's
for sure.
a lot.
No, 100%. I think just it was a buildup from workout number 1 through 5 of just like frustration. Just things not going the way I wanted to. Some things out of my control, some things in my control. And I think every time I step out on the competition floor, the reason why I'm the 2-time fittest man on earth is that like I don't make those mistakes. And every time I do a workout, it's a true reflection of how my fitness is, maybe even higher than what I think my fitness level is. And I think on those every single workout 1 through 5, that's just not how it was. And I know that you can't win with those kind of performances. And going into the final day, I mean, that was kind of just the goal of like making sure that, hey, like this is still in my control. Like even when like my back's up against the wall, like I still know how to execute. And I think on workout 6 and 7, that was my goal, to have like good execution. I mean, I can't tell you how many no reps I had in workouts 1 through 5, and just going in the final day, just like both workouts, like clean run through, no hiccups, just like a reflection of my fitness is what I felt like.
Workout number 5, I actually thought you were going to win that one, and you took 24th. Did you get any no reps on that? I'm just looking for an example of something where you.
I was going to ask about that too.
Yeah. Did you? What happened in that workout? I thought you were. I mean, I just think of you as just.
Well, that's the snatch run.
Snatch run.
Really
Yeah.
8 reps you could have been no repped on. Did that happen or
no? Honestly, no reps in that workout. I mean, I honestly. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Well,
I don't know.
Like muscle a box jump over, or where were those getting hit? And do you think that they were justified or miss execution on your end?
I think there's a miscommunication. I mean, workout number 1, I think everybody had a shit show with their sleds. So that's I think
You faced a bit of that.
my first pull, the front of my sled tucked right under. Like,
Oh boy.
like
shit.
my first tug. So I did the first round with my sled tucked under, and then right before I got on my runner, I untucked it and then ran and like grabbed my rope, ran the other side. My first tug, flipped it right back under. I'm pretty sure like in the previous heat, it tucked under, and then they did the whole workout with it tucked, and that's like its like natural position. Like it had like that freeze.
It's as if they needed a new sled for you.
Yeah.
So then I just did the rest of the rounds with it tucked, and like, I mean, it just is what it is. I think you go back and watch that event. There's probably tons of that going on. I doubt that I was the only one.
There are.
I mean, Cole Grieshaber was right next to me, and his last round, his sled was completely out, like not even on his plate.
Yeah, I
So,
saw a
like,
video of a sled just being dragged on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, it was, yeah. So there's like a bunch of things happened in that one. Workout number 2, I got a no rep on like rep 2 or 3 of a dip for my depth, they said. And by the time it registered, I already did the toes to bar, but the standard is you have to do your muscle up, and a dip is from top to top. So I pretty much had to do a whole extra complex. So I did 6, and then I only got 15 my first round, and then I had a 4 or 5 way tie in that workout. And the tie break is the burpees on the first round.
Oh boy.
But I was late on that first round because I had a no rep. So then I lost the tie break. So instead of getting 5th or 6th or whatever it was, I got 10th, even though I did the same amount of work as all those guys. So like, that was frustrating. Workout number 3, Linda, I got, the head judge came up and said that my butt was coming up off of the bench, or my hips were rising. That was his words. And like, this is round like 7 or 6, and I was in a pretty good position. And then I got like 2 no reps on the round of 7, so I had to do 9 bench press. Still did it unbroken. I was like, like, I feel like my hips weren't coming up, whatever. And then going into the round 6, I probably got like 4 no reps.
Oh shit!
And I had to drop my dumbbells, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? Because like I know my butt's not leaving the bench.
Did you get an answer?
He just said hips, and I kept going. But I went back and watched the video, and like I definitely like contract my glutes and my hips rise, but my butt never left the bench. I don't know. There wasn't a clear answer to that in the briefing. I just made an assumption. I should have clarified, like,
as far as where your hips are allowed to be.
Yeah, I mean, I always just thought like if your butt left the bench, that would be a no rep. But I'm definitely like engaging my hips when I bench. I think if you are good at benching, like it's a full body like brace.
Any good bencher does that, yes.
So, and I honestly, I do a lot of benching and dumbbell bench. I know you guys know my coach Jesse with a powerlifting background. Like I work on it a lot. So that was really frustrating in that workout. And then I think workouts 4 and 5 was more so a lack of execution on my side. And I think, I don't know what the cause was. I was really frustrated after that workout number 3. I mean, you do a bunch of no reps. So you're more tired. Then it put me out of the race for the lead. And then like the game plan changes of like, instead of attacking, like I have to make these reps like absolutely perfect.
Who tells you? Do you decide that with Adam, or you know that at some point you come up with that in your own head?
I mean, I came up with that like in my own head on the competition floor, but like it comes from Adam. I mean, we train every day and talk about all that stuff like all the time of like making those game time decisions because he's not going to be out there, you know. He definitely prepares me for that, and I think I did the best I could in the moment. But like being like, I think workouts number 1 and 2 were both little things. Like the sled out of my control is what it is. Workout number 2 with the dips. Like, hey, like I don't want to have to make a judgment call. And that means my reps need to be crystal clear. And I'm like, okay, like I can be better. And then going into Linda, like that was in the back of my mind, and I got all these no reps, and I had to talk with Adam. I'm like, man, like I feel like I'm not the person that moves bad, but like if 3 workouts in a row it goes wrong, like it's probably me and not the judge, is kind of what I was going on. And I didn't know what to think, because it's just not how it normally. It's not
Did you
normally
try
what
to
happens
appeal at
in
all?
competition. You can't appeal no reps,
Got it.
so I didn't appeal.
Some people were, though, and they were getting some time back. So that's interesting.
Yeah,
I've
Well,
heard of a lot of appeals on that sort of thing. So
They told us in the briefing that you can't appeal no reps. So I didn't think I would get it on the bench anyways, because the head judge was the one that came up and told me. I was trying to look for him after the weekend, because I was more so just curious, but and frustrated. I would say it was all curiosity, but I just wanted to get clarity. I had videos of it on my phone. I went back and looked. I was like, clear as day, my butt's not leaving, but my hips are like moving, and that's what he said. So
Yeah, Justin, when you go out there for event 6, it's Sunday morning, and you take the floor. Event 6 was the chipper, right?
Yeah.
What do you tell yourself? Are you planning on winning that? What's the game? Or are you still in mode like, fuck, I just better make sure every rep is perfect? Or have you thrown that to the wayside now and you're back to just in fucking attack mode?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm realistic of my capabilities. I know what workouts are good, or like I do have a potential to win on. I know workouts that, hey, like this is going to be a battle, but like I expect to win every workout, like in my head. And if it doesn't happen, it's like, okay, like I can be better, you know? And I think just doing that one, like I expected it, and just like when I crossed the finish line, it's like, yep, that's what's supposed to happen, you know? And it was more that like reassurance. I was not trying to like, it wasn't like a surprise, like, oh my gosh, I'm in the lead, like this is crazy, you know? Like I'm crushing it. It was just like freaking finally, like just executed it well, no reps, clean run through, like felt like obviously, I mean, it's easy to talk about the workouts that you win, but like the leaderboard reflected how my fitness was in that workout. So yeah.
Will Adam talk to you? Will you talk to Adam? How will this performance here at this semifinals affect you going to the games? Will it be in your head at all, or will it be something that you'll leverage to learn from? How does this affect how you go into the games?
No, 100%. I mean, I think that's why we compete, is like to learn. Like I hope that I get stumped on something that's like a weakness, you know? Like I hope when the Open something comes up that I just suck at. Same thing, quarterfinals, semifinals, at Rogue, like wherever it is, because now I have time to work on it. Like you don't want that to happen at the games. So just like in competition, that's how it is. We haven't had an event debrief yet. We will this week, and kind of go through each workout, what went good, what went bad, like, and then have like a solid like lead up and plan about the rest of the season. But no, I think it's hard, because like I honestly was feeling really, really fit this season. I mean, the Open didn't finish where I wanted to, which is fine. Quarterfinals, I was like, okay, like you just felt like I all of a sudden got really fit from the 3 weeks in between the Open and quarterfinals, you know? Like this is not how fitness works. So it was nice to be like, oh, okay, no, like I'm fit still, like this is good. And honestly, from quarterfinals, I feel like I just built like really steadily and felt really good about my fitness. And then I was pretty shocked to see the leaderboard, I think, on like during the competition. Like day 1 was rough, but I was like, I'm in the fight. And then after day 2, I was just like, I don't know what's happening. Like it's just really frustrating. And like in Linda, I felt like I had the same mindset in Linda that I did in event 6. And I think that's why it was so frustrating after event number 3, because I was in a race, like I think through round 7 or 6, like it was me, Pat, and Colton. And like I could hear the announcers like start announcing like the leaders, who they were. I knew I was in the race, and that's just like where you want to be. It's just in that race, have that fight, like that fighting chance to like make that push in the end of the workout. And then just all those no reps just completely took me out of it. Like it wasn't a fitness thing. It was I was getting no reps for like movement quality or whatever it may be, but that's what took me out of it. It wasn't like my fitness wasn't there and I hit all and started.
Well, thank you. It was a pleasure having you on.
Phone call.
Where'd he go?
He got a text or a
Sorry.
phone call. Hey,
I got a phone call.
Hey, here's a crazy question, Justin. Bear with me. This is just fucking. By the way, you come on a show with a guy who calls you a liar, a guy who calls you chunky, fucking bunch of name callers, and they're sitting in their offices.
For the record.
You're fucking such
Sousa, how dare you?
such a fucking awesome dude. Coming on here slapping us around. Let me ask you this: will you or do you do this in the day-to-day? Will you punish yourself at all for this performance? Like, okay, I'm going to go to, because of that, I'm no longer watching this series anymore on TV until after the games. Or, okay, fine. Those jelly bellies that I had on Friday, I'm never eating those again until after the games. Will you do any thing that's like superstitious or maybe inconsequential, or maybe will you make a tweak like that? Anything like that?
No.
Oh shit! I should have never
think...
changed my mattress. Go back to your old shitty mattress that you threw outside, but and then you put it back in and get rid of your new one. Yeah. Will there be anything weird you do?
There'll definitely be an evaluation of everything. Like I said, I was honestly really happy with my fitness going into semifinals.
Okay.
So I think what I'm doing is going well. But after every competition, you analyze, see what's going well, see what's going bad, and hopefully make changes. But honestly, 2 months obviously is a long time. You can tweak a lot of things, but if you started training right now, you can't make these huge gains in 2 months, I started training for the games last year,
Well, here's the thing. Here's the things it's not that all of a sudden all the other guys just got better than you. So you can kind of rule that out. So then the only two things left really are you or the programming, right? I mean, because it's right. I mean, it's not just all of a sudden everyone got better, but me. It's that would be weird.
It doesn't really sound like it was all that much the programming,
unless you've been just sitting around doing a bunch of blow and you're not telling us.
No, it's definitely not.
Okay, just checking. All right, just checking.
Yeah, no, I mean it's something that we were shocked, and we're definitely going to have to go back to the drawing board and kind of make sure that we're prepared. But it's definitely
is it fun kind of?
Fuel in the fire.
Yeah, is it fun kind of it reinvigorates you? It's okay, I'm up for this, motherfucker. Let's do this. I'm up for this. Is it fun?
I definitely. I'm really happy that like I said, everything happens for a reason. I think I learned a lot. I think it was just so cool, even in the competition, that I wasn't winning. And I wasn't really in the race to win, and seeing all the fans and everybody still be dude, you're crushing it this weekend. It's so awesome to see you out there. And meanwhile, I'm just livid walking back to the warm up area.
And I'm calling you fat on the show. Well.
But it's really cool to see the community support behind me. I've obviously been very fortunate. I've been to the games 3 times. This will be my 4th season, and I haven't had to face too much adversity, and I think it was pretty cool to see things not go well, but still see I mean, obviously I know my family and my team is behind me no matter what, never doubted that, but it was really cool to see the fans still cheer for me. I don't know why. I think it was something that was just in my head, that people like me because I'm winning. Everybody likes the guy that's winning. So it was really cool, and especially after event number 6, I think everybody was fired up to see that. Especially me.
I'll tell you this: I don't know. No one is. There's some people when they don't do well, some people are happy, and I will say this: I didn't see. No one's happy that you're not doing well. Not that you're doing bad, but you know what I mean. So yeah. You can't take that out of sport. Everyone's gonna love the winner, but I didn't hear anyone be "Yeah, I'm glad Justin's an asshole. I'm glad he's." But you do hear that about some people.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying any names. Eric Wise, Justin's hair looked great this weekend. I don't think his hair looked great this weekend. We'll get to that. But can we confirm you used conditioner? I think you used conditioner and your hair got a little flat. Is that true?
Dude, I can't even tell you. I wash my hair when I feel like it needs to be washed.
Okay. Well, I think, did you wash it this weekend during comp?
I washed it just now, 30 minutes ago.
Okay, because normally it's more like a mohawk pulled back, like you're moving fast, and it was off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I think it's just long on the top compared to what it normally is.
Okay, so you don't know if you use do you use conditioner?
When I wash my hair, yeah, I just use shampoo and conditioner. I don't know.
A 1-2.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
I don't put
surprised. I
much
didn't think
product
people
in
in
it.
Lodi used conditioner.
Hey, I grew up with 2 sisters.
All right.
There was a guy, or maybe I've seen a couple of them actually, and I've actually had a couple of thoughts while we're listening. Like, number one, while I thought you looked a little bit chunkier, I thought it was planned, and I thought that it was one of those things where it was actually going to benefit you this weekend, considering that, from what I've heard, a lot of people think that it's just a little bit of a bigger person's competition. As you were talking about Linda, I was curious about if you had practiced it and if you had had a time that you would have thought you would have hit in comparison to what you hit this weekend. Maybe you added a minute because of what had happened to you on the floor. Do you have something there? Maybe I would have gone 12:30 instead of.
Do you guys know what my time was?
For what workout? Say it again.
Look at that. He doesn't even know his time.
Linda?
So furious. It's blacked out. Don't pull it up. He doesn't want to know.
1309.
1309, yeah.
That's still pretty freaking good. I mean, Colton was
1309,
11.
yeah.
1106. So something happened. You got stopped somewhere.
Yeah,
Because
I
you
mean,
were winning. A lot of people thought you were going to take second to Colton.
Yeah, I honestly felt like I was in the race. Like, I definitely would have made a push. At the end, I mean, I think if anybody's done Linda, the rounds of 10, 9, 8, 7 are the bulk of the work. And once you like get through that, it's pretty downhill. You see those guys in round 6 and 5, they still stay consistent, but even starting round 5, it's more of a sprint. Into round 4, you see guys doing touch and go. Like, it's all a downhill push from there. And like, that's honestly close to the time that I did in training. But for me, like, I think I was at, what was I at? Maybe the 6. But I was at the 7-minute mark, just over the 7-minute mark, finishing round 7 in training.
Oh, cool.
And in that competition, I was just over 6 at that passing round 7. But then I finished the workout in the same time that I did.
Got it.
So like,
okay.
I was in a position to do a lot better, and it just didn't happen.
Extra sloppy. My fiance is wearing the Champs tank top as we speak.
Yeah.
When you see other people having a mullet, what do you think? You're like, cool. I started that mullet. When I see competitors rocking a mullet, I go, that means you're never going to be as good as that guy, right?
Like they're trying to copy Justin?
I bet you think it's cool because I would if I were you. But when I see other people, I'm like, it's like when you would see people in the past with the Froning tattoo on their side. Like,
yeah,
that wasn't original, dude. That was because you saw him with it, and you were basically telling him that guy he's your boss.
Dude, honestly, it's super cool seeing it. Like,
it is cool.
I think it's a similar feeling of just like seeing people wearing my shirt. Like, I'll never get over how cool that is. Or like people even recognizing me, like when I'm out somewhere. Like, I just like that idea is just wild to me.
I heard that you, after the tournament, you walked up to Colton Mertens and tapped him on the head and said, "Good job, little guy." Is that true?
No, that was Noah and Spieler, dude.
All the Colty.
I know. I'm just pulling the champ.
Hey, I will say I cut a mullet for a day, and I did a workout, and I definitely went faster. So I think there's something,
right.
I think there's something to it.
Dude, you're having fun when you got that haircut, and you're always going to work out faster when you're having a good time.
That's right. That's right.
Justin, thanks for coming on, dude. You're a fucking gentleman. Thanks for getting back to us. I really appreciate it. Love your family. Love everything you're doing. I'll try to keep your name out of my fucking mouth, but it's gonna be hard, buddy.
Hey, no, I appreciate it. If you guys ever have questions, just reach out. I just don't want to be looking online, being like, "Hey, Justin Medeiros is a liar."
It was one.
What a dude!
I'm waiting for Ben Hirsch to call me a tabloid run.
He goes back like a year in my Instagram feed, finds me wearing a Whoop once at Wadapalooza, and the picture that I posted wasn't even a sponsored picture. I just happened to be wearing a Whoop at Wadapalooza because I wanted to try it out.
What were you wearing that Whoop for, Justin?
Says like, oh yeah, he was wearing a Whoop, so he was sponsored by him, and now he's with Samsung. And I'm like, dude, I've never had a sponsorship by a wearable. This is my first one.
You heard it here first.
Hey, what's your do you have a newest sponsored? Is Toe Spacers one of your sponsors?
Nope.
Oh.
Podium and Galaxy Watch, Samsung.
I'm not with Samsung anymore right now.
Okay.
No, it was like a.
You whoop.
I think
What
it was
about
like a
Snicker? Are they going to
6
come
month-
after you, Snicker?
Dude, I love Snickers. Don't hate on
Twizzler? Twizzler?
I also love
Whistler.
Snickers.
it. Yeah. So.
Hey, who's
but
your
yeah,
agent?
Daniel Robbins.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is. All right. Hey, you the man. Thank you for coming on. It really maybe you do know, maybe you don't know, but it's like people are losing their shit in the chat, and it adds a lot of validity to my fucking little podunk show here, having a shirtless man and you on. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
All right,
Nice
brother.
talking to
Thank you.
Justin.
Hey, and tell Ellie congratulations, please.
Oh, I will. I will
Yeah,
for
she's
sure.
badass.
She'll
Whenever she
appreciate
wakes up.
All right. I didn't say anything bad
Awesome.
about her.
that. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks,
See you
Justin.
guys.
See you, Justin.
Now what, motherfuckers? Humble. Sevan being humbled. Are you kidding? Not humble at all. Gazan. Medeiros. Hiller. Souza.
So
I should have jumped in. I
Make a
wanted-
Wish Foundation. Everyone's on board with this shit. Sevan being humbled. Hiller shirtless. Souza on an evening show. And now the champ. Damn, we were spoiled. Trish, Justin fucking the boys up a little bit. He did fuck us up a little. And then the mom came in and spanked me around a little.
Yeah, that was cool.
Fucking shit.
dude, it's
I wanted
great.
to know more about the like way him and Adam kind of reviewed the stuff afterwards. Like, do they sit down and review tape? Like, how meticulous is that? Like, how
Let's
much-
have him back on and ask him all that. I felt bad. I just wanted him to come pee on our show.
Yeah,
like, to show off that he would call
Adam
in.
or Justin.
No, Justin. I didn't want to actually. I feel bad keeping him that long.
That's kind of what I was thinking
never
too.
get
But
that.
he was rocking. He was doing good.
yeah,
Tearing it up. I'm telling you, his hair looks a little flat, dude. He says because it's short, his hair looks a little flat.
I think it's short. How'd you like that question? Like, basically, you're just everyone's daddy when they've had a mullet. Look right on the competition floor. It's like,
Yeah, he coined it for
you got
sure.
no chance.
That is coined.
Look at this one.
Hiller literally just runs the tabloids for CrossFit, acting all self-righteous but carrying no responsibility for the false narratives.
Number one, it's as if he didn't hear the part where I try to tell everybody that there was a false truth to that. Number two, yeah, I run the tabloids for CrossFit. What?
Yeah, Look at I like that when you look
You
right at the
freaking
camera and
idiot.
do that.
Yeah,
What?
Ben Hirsch, you think that's anything new?
Hey, is that's a fucking hard name.
Hirsch?
Ben Hirsch. I like that name.
Like it's bent over? Ben Hirsch.
No, it sounds like it's presidential and shit.
Mm.
Runs the tab. I like that. Yeah, I do run the tabloids.
And
what?
yeah, Ben is right. Ben is right. And yeah, sure. Is that a tabloid? I'll take it.
Look at this.
See, everyone
beast.
knows.
Let me see
Everyone
that guy.
knows. Like
Let me
who?
see that guy.
Greg Mountain.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Jeez
name.
Louise. My God.
I like
Greg is
Greg Mountain.
yoked.
Yeah. Is that a black dude? Is he wearing a
My other
is that
favorite
a what's that called?
A headband.
A
No.
do-rag? No,
Do-rag?
it's a backwards cap.
Did you hear about the dude who got fired from broadcasting in the MLB for saying something racial in relation to
Oh.
a do-rag?
No, he called
No, this is I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're
Oh,
probably
really?
thinking about the other one.
oh.
You got to be careful out there these days in the MLB.
Ask Justin about the roll of pennies. God, extra sloppy. I so want to do all that for you, but it's like I called him chunky and he called me on it, and his mom's in the comments. It's like, dude.
Greg said it's a headband. Greg Mountain.
Oh,
It's a headband.
Oh.
I was right.
I guess I'm a pussy, and I'm fine with it.
No, dude, I get it. He's here. You got like you for every like 5 you roll out there with it. There's one where it's a roll of pennies. That's better than Talking Leaf Fitness. It's 0 out of 5 or a roll of pennies.
Hey, here's the thing. Here's why I chose 100 pennies instead of putting the whole roll up there. I figured I could just slide the penny in sideways without fucking like widening my butthole too big. I got in trouble because everyone's saying that like it was gay to put the pennies in one at a time as opposed to put the whole roll in. I don't know. I disagree with you. And I don't think just because 100 guys chose to shove the whole roll up there at once and I chose one at a time makes me wrong.
I love Would You Rather games.
I don't.
I really do.
Yolanda Jennings, $2 for Justin to buy Ellie a linebacker when she wakes up. A linebacker.
LB.
LB.
She doesn't need a linebacker. She got the fittest dude in the world.
I don't know what an LB is. A pound?
B.
It's some sort of coffee,
coffee?
latte, brewski,
Latte brew. Yeah. Just make that up.
Mary Souza as Pound Hiller and Sevi. Well, you're a goner. I'm just outside with the dog.
No, you've had people on at their show off before, right? That other YouTube guy that you had on.
I had I had
Nicky Rod.
Liver King.
Liver
King.
My boy, the Liver King.
Paul Saladino.
Oh,
Hiller,
Nicky Rod.
it's quite a few.
Okay. This is a good option too. Like next time you guys will be wearing one. You know, if we just snapped and then you guys had your shirts off and mine was on, that'd be sick.
We need a TikTok account to do that.
I feel like you look natural with it though. Like without, like, it's just natural. If I did it, it would be fucking weird, and there'd be this like blinding light coming off my chest. I'm way too white for that right now.
Caller, hi.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, dude? Uh-oh.
If this isn't Matt Fraser, we gotta go.
Hey, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to hold on 1 second. I'm going to disconnect the phone. I don't know this. I really apologize. I'm going to disconnect you.
Oh boy,
That's a polite way to hang up on.
No. I didn't hang up on him. I didn't hang up on you. I'm going to bring you back. Give me a second.
Look at this one, dude.
Give me a second.
Josh.
Yeah, that dude's fucking. That dude loads me up. Oh, that dude usually doesn't leave a message. Josh Lerman. He usually just gives the money.
I like the word loot.
More loot for the best
pirates.
entertainment CrossFit. Thank you. That's really sweet to say that.
It's like that
okay.
scene from,
Caller, hi. Are you there?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey,
Miller. What's up?
Hey,
what's up?
Hey,
just before you go, let me just say this before I get Josh. The only thing I talk about more about feeling sorry for myself about that I alienate people is when I talk to these guys about how thankful I am that you guys give money. Just so you know. Like it's you
mean in real life?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he does that.
I
can't believe it.
I'm very touched by it. It's cool. And anyway, you guys know how I spend my money, and I know I have some strong views, and so when you give that money, you're sort of supporting those views also. And anyway, I just appreciate it. Okay, caller, enough of that mushy shit. Thank you, Josh. I see you. Okay, go ahead, caller. Hi.
I see.
All right, Sevan. I don't want you to cry on the air again.
All right, fine. Thank you.
Is this walking?
All right. So we're all I don't know if a lot of people are bummed out that Spiegel didn't make the games, but for a lot of us degenerates, my buddy Huey and I, who's a caller on the show every once in a while, we were discussing the potential that she might start an OnlyFans, and I'm sure the chat would go crazy about that. But the question is, do you guys subscribe or not?
Here's the thing.
I subscribed with one of her first on Instagram.
I'll tell you this. Of course, Hiller would, because it's fucking tax deductible.
Instantly.
Yeah, for him, it's a business expense. I've never I opened an OnlyFans account. I don't know why. There's a few people that I probably could.
One?
Like I've never
started your OnlyFans?
No, but I'm like I don't have the app, or I've clicked on someone's OnlyFans before, and then like that Ty Emery girl we had on, she had an OnlyFans, and then like you could subscribe to her for free, and I just didn't, even though I was gonna have her on. I kind of wanted to see it before she came on, but I didn't. I don't know.
No, wait a minute.
I do think she could make $1 million on it, but it could also fumble though too. Do you know what I mean? She could be one of those girls that only makes. I mean,
yeah, but
$900,000.
Honestly,
yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's a possibility because she's not going to the games this year, and she's probably going to lose out on some serious like sponsorship money.
What is on there? Is it like girls like blowing guys, or like is it just like the guy that we had, the guy we know who
pay for, baby, whatever you could pay for. That's what's on there.
So it's just like solicit, like the guy I know who has an OnlyFans account. It's like a menu. And like you pay like whatever, like $250 for his underwear and $12 for him to do the splits, and $300 for him to masturbate while he's doing the splits. You know what I mean? Or $500 if he puts his dick in his mouth. That's how it works. Is that how it works for girls too?
I couldn't tell you. I've never subbed, unfortunately.
Oh, so I don't know. But I've also heard of women who go on there and basically they don't do anything risque. Like they don't do any like. They don't have any dick anywhere near them. They just maybe like shake their butt at the camera or something.
No nudity.
Yeah,
it's like Instagram plus.
Yeah, exactly. Or like eats a banana on like, so basically you won't want to watch me eat a banana.
Got it.
Click here and then you pay $7 and you get to watch the person eat a banana.
There's Instagram plus, there's Pornhub minus, and then there's Pornhub. And
Yeah,
that's the
so-
tiers of.
So I don't know. But it is.
And there's all of them, and they all make a buttload of money.
Oh,
There are
here,
literally people who take Instagram content and repost it and make money on it.
I did OnlyFans and made $5K. It was just pictures and solo stuff, no videos.
And how long?
There you go.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to make 5K, Aaron?
That's good. Okay. Someone asked me
to rate their dick, but
Yeah.
I declined.
There's like dick ratings are like a huge thing on there.
That's a thing. I mean, dude, I would open an OnlyFans and rate dicks all day.
Oh
all
shit,
day.
Hiller, you should so do that. Oh
I have
my
no
God.
problem looking at
Oh
dicks.
my
I've looked at so
God.
many dicks.
Oh my God.
Why have you looked at so many dicks?
I wrestled, dude. I saw.
2 months.
It would
2
you
months.
just like walk around in the showers with everybody. And it's not
months.
like
Oh,
we
2
said,
months.
"Hey, nice dick," but you see everybody's.
Any dudes bricked up in the shower while you were in there?
One,
Get a little weird.
one time ever.
Get a little-
That
Can
guy
you
ended up
even-
showering by himself at one point.
Anyway, what do you think?
Well,
What
the
do
only
you what do you think? Do you think she kills it on there? You think she makes a lot of money?
Oh, 100%. There's dudes that are simps on Instagram. You already know that half of her Instagram following is because she shows her ass, right?
Alexis,
Yeah,
you
for
wanna-
sure.
you wanna-
More than half, dude.
You want to clarify what you're
I
talking
would say
about?
80% of the people that follow her are there for the
Hey,
butt pics.
This dude right here. I was actually check this out, caller. I don't know if you can see the screen, but this dude right here, he says Sevan saw my dick mold the other day. I did see his dick mold. He had this fucking awesome fucking Rogue coffee mug, and he used it. He put the stuff in there and then put the coffee mold, the Rogue coffee mug or giant cup, thermos, whatever it is, on his cock, and pulled it
Rogue.
off and used that to make the mold. And he's like, "Hey, I bet you Bill and Katie never thought their cups would be used to make cock molds."
It's the Rogue Echo.
Do they sell it on Rogue now?
The cock, you should sell that at Rogue. It could be something Starrett sells. It's like some sort of like device you rub on you to fucking make you feel better.
It's mobilizing.
Yeah.
Mobilizing.
Roll on Cameron's penis to mobilize. Yes.
That would blow up on Rogue, 100%.
You think
Wait,
that the
caller,
Paper
do you
Street booth
subscribe?
would sell Sevan Podcast dick molding?
Gabe's open.
Gabe, are you in
Gabe's
the chat?
open.
Whatever.
Hey, no one will make
Sponsored
me.
by California Homes.
No one will make me a Floyd 19 shirt.
Why
I
are the
want to
balls
sell a
so small?
Floyd 19 shirt so bad.
Dude, who are you selling that to?
No,
one's
whoever.
buying that shirt. Just make
Whoever.
people fun. No one's buying that shirt.
It doesn't matter if they buy it.
You just want it for sale.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a principle.
Yes. Hey, if anyone will buy those sleds, they'll buy a fucking Floyd 19 shirt.
Dude.
Touche.
A
Touche.
dick bath bomb. You ever see those things?
No.
You can make it out of the shape of your cock and balls,
wow.
and you turn it into a bath bomb.
Oh, you just throw it in the bath with you,
and
and
it
it like
turns into like a bubbly concoction of cool colors. I don't know.
wow.
Hiller's playing 3D chess right now.
Damn. Hey, Gabe. But you can also do it with coffee. Just like have maybe like a chocolate marshmallow thing and a hot chocolate dick bomb.
Will Brandstetter. I start the show with I don't want to alienate people, and then I end it with I want to make a Floyd 19 shirt. I don't want to
no.
alienate
Perfect.
people. Feel sorry for me. But I do want a Floyd 19 shirt. God, I'm a scumbag. I have issues. I have dilemmas. I have internal demons. Tension. There's tension in me. Caller, thank you.
The
That's
good news for you, Sevan. Yeah, no problem, man. It's good to talk to you guys. Have a good night.
yeah,
Glad I
thanks
could
for
have a
calling.
conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was pretty classy the way he brought that up. That wasn't like slimy.
That ended up being an amazing conversation. I didn't know
was good.
Spiegel OnlyFans into dick bombs.
Bernie Gannon, in all seriousness, how about the Instagram and OnlyFans models posting thirst content and collecting revenue and then complaining about misogyny and patriarchy? Yeah, it's
That's
how about the fact that if you find a woman attractive, it's considered misogyny when it's the exact opposite?
What?
How about the fact that if you
I
consider
heard what you
yeah.
said, but
the fact that you find the female form absolutely stunning and beautiful and one of the greatest things to see on planet Earth, if not the greatest, but yet you're a misogynist if you say that. It's the exact opposite. You're not a misogynist. You're a
oh, that okay, I get it now.
you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
It's like
It took me a minute, but I get it.
you're a connoisseur at worst. Yeah, don't get Sevan started. Yeah, thank you. Judy, we all have demons.
This is starting to feel like The View.
I'll tell you
once.
another one of my demons is there's an avocado in the fridge
And guacamole.
and it's soft.
Okay.
But I'm not hungry. But I suspect if I don't eat it in the morning, it's going to be too soft.
That's a demon of yours, eh?
Fuck, it's the tension in my life, the struggles, the strife. I eat it 9 out of 10 times. I eat it.
Freeze it.
Does keeping in the fridge keep it longer? Make it last longer?
I don't know. I think. Hey, you know what I heard? I saw this on Instagram. I don't know if it's true. You can just take an avocado and just float it in water, and it'll stay good for fucking like 6 months.
Dude, just try it.
What? Is that real?
I saw a post on it. I don't know.
If you buy those avocados Bill Gates is making, it'll last for a year.
Tell me what that means. Sounds made up.
Is that made up?
And cancerous.
Sevan is a Colton connoisseur. I am.
Did you see? Is the picture of him and Scott Tetlow on the internet? That is an awesome picture. They're stacked.
They look normal.
That's fucking weird. They are normal.
No, they are not normal.
I mean,
those dudes are not normal.
Their forearms are a little shorter than mine.
Those dudes are not normal.
Couldn't tell by looking at that picture.
Caller high. Oh no, hold on. Mr. Jeremy high. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
It's Jeremy. What's up?
What's up, dude?
Jeremy.
Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, man.
Everyone burping now.
You totally did steal Blair and Rachel away from me, man. That wasn't cool.
I took Blair and Rachel away from you?
No, and lucky, and then you were to be with you, and then your elbow didn't allow you to compete. So
yeah, they were my teammates. They were supposed to be my teammates last year, and then we did the whole
yeah,
thing,
it was exciting.
Lined up for the quarterfinal, and wasn't gonna work.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just giving you grief.
It's all right. I'm still in.
So Susan.
Hey, what's going on?
You guys are killing it. All right, so Sevan, this will probably be the last update for the girlfriend.
You might need to hang on to this thought for a minute. Sevan is peeing, and I have a feeling that you're not.
He does
but
that.
You are calling in. Yeah, he'll be back in a second.
He does that when I call in.
He's right there. He's waving. He'll be back.
He still has his dick out?
Right there.
Can you rate it for us, Hiller? Can you rate it for us? Scale of
7.6. 7.6. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Wow.
What, out of 20?
He has to give you an update on his girlfriend. Oh. He said, "Oh."
He doesn't care. He could care less.
She's a 10 for sure.
Here he is. He's back.
She's a 10 for sure.
All right, carry on, Jeremy. Tell us about the female.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, last one. Saturday, Sevan, we go hiking. Okay. So this whole weekend, you guys, and the weekend before and coming up have been crushing the coverage. You know, semifinals, the games, all this stuff only happens once a year, you know. And she's very aware how into CrossFit I am. So
I'm gonna turn the heater
just
on.
so you know, she does,
sorry, Jeremy.
she
Hold
does
on one second. Are you cold?
F45.
Sorry, hold on, Jeremy. Are you cold? Do you want to turn the heater on, Hiller?
No.
Okay, go ahead, Jeremy. Okay,
Don't
so
Jeremy. I
so
want to
his
hear about
nipples-
this.
so she
Are
knows
hers nipples getting harder?
they're always hard. So okay, sorry. So she knows how much you love CrossFit. Sorry, go on.
She's an F45er. She does her thing, but she knows how I've taken her to comp and, you know, all this stuff. Anyways,
You've taken her to
the
heaven.
semifinals are going
To
on.
conservative heaven.
Oh, I've taken her. Oh God, yeah. So we go on this hike, and it's like an hour and a half away. So I'm listening to the broadcast, listening to you guys back and forth, you know, and still chatting with her a little bit. And then we get there, we go on this hike, drive back, same thing. Get back to her place. Long story short,
She leaves you.
she
because
kind of
you're too
erupted
upset?
on me.
Oh, what'd you do?
She erupted on me because I'm listening to, at this point, it's the post, the last recap.
Yeah.
And I got it on. I got it kind of quiet, you know, not too loud. I mean, we're having dinner and whatever, like nothing like, not like out on a date. We're just hanging out, you know. And she kind of like loses her mind
like that you weren't giving her enough attention, that she was competing with the show.
Yes. And I'm like, hold on a second. Like, I'm just getting, I'm getting out of a marriage of a long time. I'm trying to dip my toes in the dating game here. And, there's already these things that kind of get on my nerves a little, I guess you could say. Like, that was the camel that broke the straw's back. I'm like, you're going to get mad at me.
That was the camel that broke the straw's back. That's awesome.
I've been keeping up with this relationship, dude. I can't believe
I appreciate that.
Can you tell me what it looked like when she exploded on you? She's like, excuse me, we're on a hike together and you've been giving this CrossFit thing your attention all day.
I can't listen to this.
Yeah, we're sitting in her dining room and just kind of grabbing on some food. And
what were you eating?
What do you have to have that on? Do you have to?
It was on your phone. It was on your phone.
And you're like,
yeah, it's on my phone.
Hey, you know what's crazy too? She doesn't really know how that that you're part of the show.
Dude,
that's what's even crazier. She thinks you're just watching, but she doesn't know that you're a part of the show. That all the people in the comments know who you are. They know who she is. That you're not just listening to it. You're fucking keeping up with the part of your life.
She's the character in the show.
Yeah, you're like a character in this show, and she's like, "Why do you have to listen to this?" It's like, well, because tomorrow I'm going to talk about this tomorrow.
Are you still with her?
Not you, babe.
No, I was going to.
This is fucking nuts, dude. I cannot believe what we've got ourselves into.
Dude, after this episode, this is going to sound bad.
Does she watch the show?
No, she doesn't. There's this part of me that she's watched clips here and there, but there's this part of me that wants, this is going to sound terrible, but there's this part of me that wants it to continue just to see how much more,
don't use her like that.
Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know what you were just about to say. You broke up your connection, but if you break up with your value, oh, hold on. Sorry. Hello, Jeremy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you broke up. I don't know what you're about to say, but yes, if you do break up with her, your value to the show will go down. No doubt.
I know.
If you just start dating a regular conservative chick, your shit sucks. You're dime a dozen.
Right, I'm gonna call you. I don't want to hear about it.
Makes more sense now. Yeah. This is.
Now we see it.
So there's that part that's like, do I just keep it going so I can keep calling it and giving wild stories, or
how long have you been with
do I just do?
Oh shit!
Oh, dang.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I
think
don't know.
I've heard him talk about her no less than 3 times. So I knew they were hiking. I knew everything.
Oh my god, it's so good. Wait, at one point it's almost like he's cheating on her. By the way, it's not that, but there's this
from her. He's got a secret.
Yeah, he's got a secret from her. Yeah, it's kind of like that, right?
And she's the only one that does it. So.
Holy moly! You're seeing How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Matthew McConaughey and that blonde chick. It's just like that because she's writing an article on the guy and she's trying to make him break up with her and he's trying to get her to fall in love with him. And they're both basically. We're calling him back up. Yes.
Hello?
Hey, I didn't want you to think I hung up on you. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So how did it end? How did the fight end? Did you guys kiss or did you hold her or?
Yeah.
How did it end? Did you go over and put your big old strong arms around her and? Mwah.
She storms, I bent her over. No, she storms outside and I'm sitting there kind of in this disbelief. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have been in that situation. You're like, what the hell just happened?
Right.
You would have thought I was sitting here watching porn. Like, what's going on? She's so pissed off. She knows, anyways. So I'm like, I got my gym bag. I had come, I had my gym. I'm just going to go. Because how it's going to end. I'm just going to take my stuff and go. So I pack my bag up and I'm about to head out. She comes back in the house. And, don't leave. I'm sorry. I'm like,
good.
Dang it. I'm like, okay, well.
Get on her.
So
Fire a CEO.
We end up, I've ordered around her a few times. She's like, what does that mean?
We don't know what it means, but it's provocative.
Yes.
No one
gets the people going.
Yes.
No, so we end up hanging out, talking a little bit, but the rest of the night in the back of my head, I'm like, that on top of other things wasn't cool, at all. And I'm just not about to be in another relationship where she's freaking out over nothing. So I'm like, yeah, that's it. I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Oh
But
shit! Oh,
I
that's too
haven't-
soon.
I
Are
haven't
you
told
kidding
her.
me? Are you kidding? That's no.
Dude,
Come
I don't
on.
know. That's what I'm saying.
We're
like,
good. You're
do I
good.
hang on? Like,
Hey, dude, I know you
I
want to hear
hang
when I was
on.
talking about this, but have you seen How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Because if not, you could make this into a real
Ooh.
thing. It'd be awesome. Go watch that
It's
movie
been a
and
minute.
reconsider.
is that Heath Ledger?
No, that's, I mean, very similar. Matthew McConaughey, long hair,
Okay,
good-looking
yeah, same,
guy,
same, but
very
different.
similar, same
Yeah.
thing but different. And you could make this into an awesome saga of trying to make this woman fall in love with you.
Jeremy, there's
while
this guy.
watching the Sevan podcast.
There's a guy who just posted in the comments, I can't make this shit up. I'm sitting outside my girlfriend's house watching the show before we have dinner.
Oh, she didn't yell at you, did she, guys? Oh, good lord. So okay, so I should hang on. Okay.
Yeah,
And
do
then
it
I
for
should
us.
watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Hey, at least hang on through the election.
And watch.
God.
I
Oh,
can't believe you got
no.
mad at me for blaring the CrossFit podcast on our hike together.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I mean, yeah, it's just wild. I mean, there's other things too that just drive you local. Like, you're like, is she being serious right now? Some of the things she said or behaviors, and I'm like, dude, how can someone so cool be so not cool?
What
at
kind
the
of car
same
does she
time? It's
drive?
just the
Good
weirdest
question.
thing.
What kind of car does she drive?
A Honda Accord?
Yeah, there's hope. There's hope. She's not in a Subaru. There's hope. Okay, I didn't mean to alienate
Yeah,
anyone.
Subaru
I like Subaru Outbacks.
That's
They're
okay.
fine. They're fine. They're
Are they going to
fine.
sponsor the podcast?
Oh, fuck.
No, but I'm trying not to alienate people.
Yeah.
I
Trish
think you're
doesn't
doing a
like
good
it.
job.
Trish
I
doesn't
think-
like
I
the
think you're right.
Honda.
Thank you.
A
All
work
right.
in progress.
No? What do you drive, Trish? Come on the podcast, Trish.
Trish,
We
yeah,
need
what
to
do you
see this.
drive?
drives
Probably a
these nuts.
Volkswagen, like that long ass old one with the wood paneled sides.
Trish doesn't drive. She just transports.
She calls it the Badussi-mobile. probably.
The Pedosian. That's great.
No, Mooney. She's not Asian. She's a whitey, blonde hair hottie.
She's white.
Yeah, it's total. Would you say she's a spinner,
Excuse me.
A what?
Jeremy?
Spinner.
A spinner?
He hung up.
I have a visual of what you're talking about.
How much
but I
does she
don't
weigh? How much
know
does she weigh?
Oh, she's taller, like 5'7",
Okay.
probably
Oh.
like 130.
Oh, okay.
She's in shape.
But you're
But,
really
you know,
strong, so
at
that you
45,
might
man.
have higher limits of what you're capable. Your gymnastic skills may be higher than most.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of.
Pool
We've
boy.
done a lot of
Yeah.
Standing.
stuff. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hiking.
Oh yeah.
Aaron, $10
Totally.
Australia. Well, thank you.
Dude, the next show he's going to call in and it's going to be like, we are in the middle of doing stuff and she maybe turn the podcast off. I mean, come
Oh,
on. It was
man.
only 30 seconds. I had to get the.
Yeah. So
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's always fun.
Good update.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next
I'll talk to you guys
iteration.
later.
Okay.
Later,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Bye.
Peace.
Thomas Fish, shattering my dreams. Not a spinner. 5'7". I know. I know. I was trying to force a square square. What? How's that go? A dowel into a peg into a dowel, square into a circle. I was forcing it. Bernie Gannon, I saw Sevan's recent fun IG post featuring his kids and Uncle Hiller. I wonder if Sevy's kids are having influence on Andrew, maybe reconsidering becoming a dad. Our world needs great dads. You know what's funny is I thought that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to bring that up to him for like 10 more years.
Gonna be Grandpa Sevan at that point.
Hiller,
Yo.
being around kids, does that do you
No.
feel your clock tick? No.
How when am I gonna make videos, man?
Well,
I had to like squirrel
okay.
myself away into your studio to try to shoot something today, and now we gotta figure out when I'm gonna edit it.
I have to like keep the kids off of Hiller. Like they like literally it has to be. I have to be like, okay, guys, you can't jump on them. It's now past 8 o'clock. It's crazy. They just gravitate to him. It's truly
We're sitting there
bonkers.
watching John.
Someone asked me how it's going here too. It's great. I basically ignored them all day. I went out and partied with friends, and then came back home.
I went to Costco.
Drunk, and then he went to Costco.
And then I made him work out. And he got sick.
Yeah, and then we worked out, and I almost fucking threw up. Caller, hi.
Hello?
Yes.
How are you guys?
We're having a blast. We should have got off.
Hey, we've had some good callers.
Like I am at my
You're under
bandwidth.
some
I really am gripping this mic.
Oh
now.
gosh.
Souza.
Take us out on a bang. Are you sleeping with a liberal girl?
This better be fucking good.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
Better
sleeping by
be fucking
myself.
good.
Oh, all right, that's good.
I'm gonna get all riled up on
The
this show.
caller
and
is single.
I'm conservative. My
No,
penis
guys,
is
this is
liberal.
my fucking. Here we go. Matt's on the show. Caller, what do you got? Make it fucking good. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Go.
I'm Zach. I'm calling from Florida. It's
All right. What's your
10:48
question,
here.
Zach? What's going down?
All right. Are we talking CrossFit or are we not
We're talking your
CrossFit?
question, baby. What is it? Hit us.
Okay. I've got one word, or I guess 3 words.
Yep.
Atlantic Coast Classic. Hiller, look at the programming and let me know what you think, because it's
Okay,
fucking
next
brutal,
caller.
bro.
Hang up. This is lame.
It's hard.
Oh my
Exactly
caller! I
awful.
just want you to know, on behalf of the Sevan Podcast, Mr. Souza is feeling under the weather. What's the name of the
The
what's the name of the
Atlantic Coast
gym?
Classic.
Atlantic.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say. I'm
Okay.
out.
Okay, you want me to go look at the programming? Yes,
Jesus
right?
Christ. The programming, no one gives
That'd be a good
fuck.
video.
Atlantic closed.
It's a big competition. Big
No, tell me
competition.
why.
No big,
Maybe
no
I
one-
don't want to be biased when I look at it.
It's lame as fuck.
You see it already?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's all the same. There's gonna be some squatting, there's gonna be some pulling, there's gonna be some pushing.
Are you just naming every CrossFit
No, I'm
competition? What are you, Julian Michaels?
I'm getting spicy. You guys ever seen me like this before?
That's good.
This is how it is. If you really came to the gym and you saw me fired up and coaching a class, it's a whole different ballgame. Usually I'm just supporting actor. Hang out, react, laugh, but I can get really going if we want to.
Please. What is this?
This is the Atlantic Classic that Souza wanted to see.
Would you take a bath with any of these people?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hang up.
Okay. Bye,
Thank
caller.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I bathed with all of them except for that girl on the far right.
How come?
I don't know. I don't find her attractive. And that dude on the far right, I'll cut him off too.
You've got an amazing bath, though, by the way.
So this girl with the 69, she's definitely jumping in the bath.
Which one is that?
Right here.
Oh.
Old lady. Oh, shit. I don't see any.
The site kicked you off. Stop talking about our people like that.
Fine. All right, guys.
Oh, look at this. Look at
Yeah,
this.
it's a
Look at
weird
this.
haircut.
Keep
It is
going,
a weird
Souza.
haircut.
She
Yeah,
likes
I know. I knew people would like it when I turned it on.
Sousa's mad that he's not with the boys. Well, he literally is under the weather. Hiller said the same thing you did. He goes, "Fuck, am I getting allergies or what's going on?" He got hit with something too.
Dude, I got fucked up yesterday.
Alexis thought that our hotel had mold in it.
There's a lot of shit blowing around in the air right now. All right, guys. Tomorrow morning. Oh, I got to prepare for tomorrow morning still. Tomorrow morning we have Aaron Ginn coming on at 7 a.m. Aaron Ginn is he's been around the tech world. He knows the guys. He's been around the guys. He's young. He's ambitious. He's a CrossFitter. He done some shit. I don't know how to. I don't know how to. It's just we're stoked to have him. It's the second time he's been on the show. He's very knowledgeable. He's brainiac, quirky, and he'll be on here tomorrow. He wrote an essay on what is friendship, and what else did he write? And he has a lot of opinions on AI.
Yeah,
and he started a lot of small businesses, big tech companies. Anyway, it's gonna be a good show. Come on, check it out. You won't miss out. What are we looking at?
Sorry, someone said that Souza being all like at it was turning them on, and then Alexis just goes, "It does," but she was responding to the mold in the hotel, not Souza getting aggressive, turning her on. I was like, "What?"
No, nothing like Young Dong Fall. No, not Dong Fall. Should we change his name to Dong Fall? Wad Zombie, get on that. Dong Fall.
Oh my goodness.
He could be with Danny's first post on OnlyFans. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Hiller, thanks for coming on. Souza, thanks for doing this. Good show. The champ, thank you. Fuck, man. Thank you to the champ. And thank you to Gazan, man. You guys are the shit.
Awesome.
All right. And
Medeiros.
you're not I don't think you're chunky. I'd have to go back and hear that. I don't care how many people tell me. I'd never call you chunky.
Thanks,